You need a ring light.
Hey there, this is Real Talk Baseball. I'm Carlos Baseball. With me, as always, is Will Power and Xavi the Commish. We have a really good show for you guys today. We're going to do a mock draft with all the people that are on here. Hopefully, can get on and do it with us because we have our fantasy draft tomorrow. So we're going to try to get ready for that. So we're going to go over draft order for our fantasy league. We're going to talk about the World Pod Classic since we are the champs for that podcast league. And that's a fantasy league that we won last year. So we're going to go ahead and get into that a little bit later. But let's talk about MLB news first before we get into the fantasy draft. And, there's been a lot of movement going on, and I'm wearing the White Sox hat. If you guys haven't heard, there was a big trade with the Dodgers and the White Sox. They made that trade. What do you guys think about that trade? Go ahead and talk about it, man, because I know there's a few people that think it's an April Fool's joke.
I did.
Exactly. I think a lot of people did. So it's pretty crazy. Kimbrel and Pollock. So I think Pollock is going to the White Sox. It's going to be a already full outfield, and then you have the other guy coming to Los Angeles, Craig Kimbrel. Like there's no closer for the Dodgers. So it's a great trade, I guess. I don't know what you guys think.
What do you think, Javi?
I don't like the trade.
Really?
I'm
you don't like the
you know
trade
what?
in terms of baseball, or you don't like the trade as a Dodger fan?
Both. I honestly think that Kimbrel is on a downslope. He was cool, like I don't know. I want to say maybe like 3-4 years ago, and to me, what he's shown recently hasn't. I mean, to me, I don't know. I'd rather have Pollock as a cushion, even though I know both players are injury prone. I'd rather stick with Pollock, who I know can get me what I want in an offense, than Kimbrel as a closer.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just how I feel.
Well,
I
I'm
don't like.
wearing a White Sox hat right now, and I know that we have a White Sox fan right here in Jasper. So hopefully you're loving the
What's
White
up,
Sox hat right now. We do have a question
for
right now.
him.
Let's get to that question before we continue. I know that trade it's something huge for both teams, but Story of Borgots this year. Sam is one of the guys that was part of our show last year where he would send a lot of messages and we would answer them. Hopefully you won your league. I don't remember if you did or didn't. And yeah, man, this is a question for you, Will, and Javi, if you can go ahead and answer this. But Will, what do you think, Story or Bogarts this year?
Oh man,
pretty tough, right?
It is tough. I'm gonna have to go Bogarts.
Bogarts.
Yeah,
Bogarts over Story.
Well, Bogarts has been consistent, since the beginning. And Story last year, he kind of fell apart. I don't know if it's something mental or physical or what was going on with him. But I mean, Bogarts, we've never really seen him slide before. And this guy's a machine. He doesn't really get hurt. He plays most games. And Javi, who are you talking to?
I think he's talking to the
I'm trying to get the
baseball god.
I'm trying to get the lighting rate.
He has the baseball. He's asking the baseball gods, like, who do we pick? Well, thank you guys for logging in. I mean, we have a few guys here. Like, thank you for that question. And if it's, I mean, you can't go wrong with either or. I know Story's coming from Colorado, and you have the Colorado effect down there and everything. But I go with you, Will. I think Bogarts. I would pick a Bogarts over Story.
I mean, even if you look past that a little bit, Story's moving over to second base, right? So
yeah.
Yeah. The thing with moving a position like that, sometimes players don't really transition very well. Not only that, but going over to a new team. Look what we saw with Paul Goldschmidt when he first went to the Cardinals.
Yeah.
And he already had his extension before the season even started, right after the trade. The first season he was with the Cardinals, he just didn't do well. Francisco Lindor, another prime example. It's the first season with the Mets, he didn't do well. I think it's a lot to deal with when you don't really have that camaraderie in on your team yet. I feel like you need like a full season to be with that team to kind of get that to get your mental aspect of the game right. You know, it's
You
it's
think
not
so?
just about a physical performance. It's everything. These players are human, and
Yeah,
it's not like they're just machines and they go out there and they just hit home runs and field their position. It's baseball is a more mental game than any other sport out there.
gotcha,
Mhm.
gotcha. All right, so who did you pick, man? Bogarts or Story? Bogarts.
I got Bogarts.
All right, Javi, who do you got?
I like Bogarts.
All right, so that's a win, man.
I was never a big Trevor Story guy. I don't know.
Well,
It's just something about him. Like when he played away from Coors, it never really convinced me that he was that type of player that can play somewhere else. Um,
you think
Bogarts
he's
is,
you think he was
huh?
kind of like Tulowitzki? Remember when Tulowitzki was in Colorado? He was
Yeah,
tearing it up.
yes,
He
yes,
was tearing
yes,
it up. So I
dude.
mean, it's gonna be
Yes,
exciting to see him play, though. Like
yeah,
I'm thrilled
definitely,
to see
definitely.
that
But
dude
you know
play.
what? I like Bogarts and I like what he brings to the table because he's very consistent. He hits for average, and he has power, you
Yeah.
Yeah,
know, and he can
yeah,
steal, and that kind of works for me. If especially if you're playing, fantasy baseball, that that's points,
yeah.
for whoever picks him up,
Gotcha.
So yeah, I'd rather take Bogarts over Story
Sweet.
easily.
All right,
Anthony's
Sam.
saying that
Hopefully,
he likes Story because of the dual eligibility at second base and shortstop, and I get it.
Yeah,
Dual eligibility is very valuable, but with second base and shortstop, I feel like both positions are pretty deep. So
yeah,
if he was
yep,
gaining eligibility at third base, that would be a completely different story because third base sucks this year. But with
gotcha.
yeah,
second base and shortstop, with having a lot of studs at the position already, I don't think the the extra position eligibility makes him that much more valuable. He's definitely more valuable with the dual eligibility, but it doesn't persuade me that much.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
it, it doesn't.
Well, dude, hopefully we helped you guys out with that question. It was a really good question. Thank you, Sam, for asking it. I mean, we got into a little bit, and that's what we're all about. We like to answer those questions and get it a little bit deeper into just not just fantasy baseball, but like Will said, it's more of like looking at it's a new scenery for him. It's a new stadium. It's the new fans. It's
Sometimes that works.
well,
Sometimes.
sometimes it's
Yep.
again works against you too, though.
Yeah,
Like think
yeah,
about it.
definitely,
Boston is
definitely.
something. It's an. I've never been to that stadium, but hopefully I do get to go in the
Well,
near
yo,
future.
like, hey, but if you think about it, like moving from Colorado to any other stadium is a big deal.
It
Yeah.
is. It
Because
is.
you got that, that the whole thing that carries the baseball in Colorado, up out there.
Yeah.
You play in another stadium, you're gonna get a different feel for the baseball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I
So
got
definitely,
it.
Sam is saying that they said the same thing about Arenado though, which is true. And we've actually seen a decline in Arenado
Yep,
because before
yep,
Arenado was hitting 295 to 310 batting average,
Mhm.
and
yep.
home runs he was hitting about 35.
30.
And
Yep.
the home
30
runs
between
suffered
30 and
very
40.
slightly. He's still hitting bombs, but the batting average has definitely suffered. Doubles are down. He would even get a couple triples when he was playing in Colorado.
Yeah.
We're not seeing the high amount of doubles and triples that we're seeing from that we used to see from Nolan Arenado.
So
The
Yeah.
I
glove is still sick though.
it's still sick. Yeah, and you know
Uh,
what? It's crazy. Tony's over here saying Lindor. I think we're getting into the battle of the shortstops here because a lot of people are mentioning shortstops. And then let me put this message back up. Correa going to the
nah,
Twins. So it's like I know, I
nah,
know. We have
not touching
our
that
way of
subject.
thinking of Correa, but I think he's going to do good with the Twins. I think it's a nice fit. And if it doesn't fit, guess what? He gets traded to a
He is
contending
going to
team.
get traded.
You think so? You think
Yeah,
so? That's
the
going to
Twins
happen?
already said that the whole reason of signing him was that way they could trade him before the deadline so they could get prospects in return for him. They don't mind spending the money right now. So they're spending a lot of money on Correa, and whatever team they trade him to probably isn't going to take on that whole contract, $35 million a year. Who
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Correa is not worth $35 million a year.
Hell
Well,
no.
I see, but that's the thing. I think the Twins are going to eat up a lot of that contract if
They're
that
probably going
happens.
to eat up, I'd
Yeah,
say, about $10 million a year.
yeah, they have to eat something because I don't think that's just going to happen. Where
But
oh, here you go, like no,
Yeah.
who's going to pay
but
that much money for a shortstop unless they're like, let's say it's a team that has the money, but it's not putting the team out there on the field. But like let's say like the Marlins, they don't put money out on the field. They put the minor leagues there, and they're just one player away to making that difference for them. It could happen,
I like
so
that.
it's just one of those things that, and then we're talking about baseball, but what about fantasy baseball? Is that something that Correa is something valuable for a fantasy owner?
He's valuable. He's a top 10 shortstop.
In fantasy baseball or in real life? Oh, okay.
In real life, I'd say he's more like a top 5.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. His
defense,
he's top.
He saves so many runs, just because his range is incredible. His arm is strong and accurate. He might be the best defensive shortstop in the game right now.
Of course, man. I don't disagree with you on that, because I've always said Correa has a glove. It's just the attitude for me that does it. That it's just like, if we're doing a fantasy pick
it's more a personal thing.
Exactly, it's a personal thing, and it's like, oh man, I shouldn't let it get to me like that.
Yeah,
but it's like, it does.
Let me tell you guys a little story real quick.
All right.
So I joined a keeper league this year.
Oh no way, really?
It's it's 12 teams. And
wait. So your wife is mad at you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Every year it's the same thing for 6 months at a time, but that's all right. We've been together 8 years. She can get over it.
Okay.
There you go.
So I joined this keeper league, and there were only 10 teams last year. Now this year there's 12. So there were 2 teams added, myself and another guy. So we had an expansion draft where all the teams from previous years, they they input their keepers, the guys that they wanted to keep on their team for the foreseeable future, and the rest of their rosters were free agents. Mm-hmm. So I got to pick first, and I actually picked Carlos Correa first.
What?
So how many keepers did you get?
A keeper. What's that?
How many keepers were you able to get?
7.
Or keep
7 plus 1 prospect. So the reason why I kept Carlos Correa, and let me tell you this, it's a $360 budget. And Carlos Correa is probably worth about, I'd say $22, $23, something like that. I got him for $10, dude.
Yeah.
So someone on the team was a salty Dodger fan and had him as a keeper, and just decided probably that they didn't want him for even such a low price. Dude, I got hooked up big time. Carlos Correa is 26 years old. He's good. He's the top 10 shortstop in fantasy, and he's only going to get better.
Yeah.
I don't doubt that he'll increase his power. He might increase his batting average a little bit, which would be great, because his batting average is probably like 270 to 280 usually on a season basis. No, that's not bad at all, especially when the league average is like 256, I think.
Yeah.
But
all right,
currently he's hitting like 25 home runs. If he can increase that to about 30, dude, that would increase his value so much. And I have him until I don't want him anymore.
What's the dimensions in target field anyway? It is still target field, because I know how they changed names on fields and everything like that. So I'm pretty sure he'll be able to knock some home runs out of there. So he's not gonna have the short left field like he did in Houston. So, but I mean, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get close to the 25, home runs. But let's move on, man. We talked about the great questions from everybody. I love the energy that we started with. It's just questions about shortstops. So that's my favorite position in all MLB. So, yeah, man, he got me pumped up to get going with the show. So let's go ahead and get into our fantasy baseball draft order. So, Will, you have like a little app. And you're going to go ahead and you're not getting number 1. Man.
This is
wait. You always used to get number 1 in your league.
No, hold on. I hate picking number 1 in any fantasy.
In the snake?
I always like middle. Because you can kind of get a feel of what everybody's doing before you get to your pick, right? But this year, I feel like it's a little different. If I can get that first, second, third pick, I think I'm golden, dude. I'm just saying.
Nah. You cheated, man. You cheated. Cheater.
Because of my draft plan. That's why I kind of played this out in my head.
I get it because I kind of have that same feeling. Like I feel that if I get the number 4 draft pick,
yeah,
that's the one where like I've just been drafting the best team. in all of my mock drafts. It's like every single time I draft, it's an A+. It always has me winning the league by like a shitload of points, So I'm really hoping that I get like number 3, 4, or 5 this year. But honestly, I'm very good at adapting. I think that I can really draft from any position and still make it to the playoffs and give everyone a run for their money.
Nice. Well, it doesn't matter what you want; it's what the machine wants. So let's go ahead and get started. So, if you guys want to follow us on Instagram, Will's going to go live on there right now, and he's going to go ahead and do the draft from there. So we're going to go ahead and say it here, but if you need to go somewhere, you can use your cell phone. You can do whatever you want with that Instagram, so you can see what we're actually doing. Because we're not cheating or anything. Like we got a question here, like or a suggestion, or I don't know what it is, like an opinion. Oh yeah, Javi cheated. So for those of for those of you that don't know, Javi and I
shut up.
We had a fantasy baseball league of our own before we started the Real Talk Baseball podcast and everything.
Yeah,
so then,
for many years.
Yeah, so then now
we
it's all
decided
combined.
to take a break.
Yeah, so everything's combined now, and we're here, and we started at the bottom. Now we're here, right?
Next year, guys, I was actually thinking, what do you think if we actually do 2 leagues? We can do keep the league that we have now, and then we also do a categories league.
We can do that, and we can talk about it offline, and then we'll let everybody know. But I think everybody's anticipating the freaking or waiting for the draft order. Dude.
I've never done a categories league, so that would be something different. No, never. Wow. It's always been head-to-head points. Never done categories, so that might be something different.
We can do that.
Maybe I'll fucking school you guys on it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and go live now.
Go live and let's get started on it, man. We have a lot of new people playing it, right? This year, so it's gonna be pretty interesting. And if you have something bad to say about someone on this league, go ahead and say it, because we love, the interaction and the fights, especially, Tony loves talking a lot of crap to a lot of people, and he loves that, that interaction. I know Will and Javi had their problems with this guy, but it makes it fun, right? Yeah, that face right there. So it makes it fun. It makes it really fun. So don't hold back. There's we're all adults. We know what we're doing, and we know how we're talking and whatever. So what's up, Will? You got it?
All right. Yeah, I'm currently live on Instagram right now. I see that Jasper has already joined, so that's cool. At least he'll us 4 plus Jasper will be able to find out. Anthony, go on Instagram. Go on our live account on Real Talk Baseball.
I'm on there.
Okay, go for it. All right. So who's going to be the number one?
Right now, I have it on random order snaking standard. So originally, I had it to randomize the draft about 30 minutes before we draft tomorrow. Yeah. So now instead, I'm going to randomize the order.
Let's see you do it. I see it. No, you haven't done anything.
Do it.
Here we go.
Yeah. All right, here we go, man. And
new changes.
Yep.
All right. So the number 1 overall pick goes to Going Down.
Going Down.
Proceed worldwide with the number 2 pick.
Get out of here.
Yeah, baby. Let's go.
You cheated. Boo, cheated.
Let's go, baby.
Cheater.
ING Aces with the number 3 pick.
Nice.
Springer with the number 4 pick.
Oh.
Trevor Bauer GF, girlfriend.
Oh, his girlfriend
is the number 5 pick. Hot Corners with the number 6 pick.
Damn.
Dirty Cats with the number 7 pick.
Dang.
Nappy Dugout with the 8 pick.
Dang.
The Dark Knight with the number 9 pick. Willpower with the number 10 pick. Snaps with the 11th pick, and Jim Morrison with the 12th pick.
Oh,
are you kidding me?
Carlos. Whoa,
what the hell? Number 12.
That's not
number
bad.
12?
Though. That's not bad.
No, because I get 2 picks.
Exactly.
Yeah. I get 2 picks.
All 3 of you fuckers, you guys got hooked up. Hey,
dude,
and I got
have
hooked
the number
up.
10th pick. That's not any better,
No.
I mean,
I still get a top 10 player.
That's
man,
what I'm saying. But
I really gotta do some more mock drafts. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do.
It's a 12 team.
All right, thanks for joining, guys.
I
Hey,
think
I got a question.
hey,
I got a question. So Trevor Bauer's girlfriend, nice pick. Felix, is that you? Is that is
Yeah,
that who
that's
you
Felix.
that's what's up.
You're gonna have to send us a picture and see if you have a black eye, bro, because I really need to see that. Dude, it's gonna be fun. Number 12, I don't mind. Because you get to
I
get
like
I'm not
number
gonna
two.
say what I'm gonna do. You number two? Number two.
Number
Number
2 is
two.
actually really good. It takes the pressure off, so that way you don't have to
Hey,
have the number 1 pick. And
I like the pick.
You
I
like the
really
I
like
pick?
was
the pick
I
too.
was I was going for one, but two just as much. That's just as good. Hey,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Well, thank you guys for joining. We're gonna continue with our show. We're gonna have a mock draft, and if you guys want to join with us, we're gonna be live and doing that, and still answer questions while we're doing that because that's where we are. We're a fantasy baseball podcast, and there's another thing we need to talk about. We're talking about the World Pot Classic. Um, like I said in the beginning of the show, we're the champs at that, and the draft is tomorrow. So there's 14 teams or 16 this year.
16 teams. Last
16
year it was
teams.
15. So
15.
there's a few teams that didn't rejoin this year,
Yeah.
and some other teams that are new that joined the league. So it's going to be interesting, man. 16 teams. I've never done a league that big before.
That's what she said.
Big
And
big shout out to the Sunday League podcast, guys. We really
Damn,
appreciate
dude.
you putting that the league together for us.
yeah.
Those care packages that you sent us at the end of the season after we won the championship, that was amazing. We really appreciate you guys. I actually I have the trophy right here.
Yeah, man. Show the trophy so people can see that we're not bull eating about it's exactly.
Oh shit.
You understand what I'm saying, Javi? You know?
Oh, it's missing is some beer.
Yeah, you need to put some beer on it. Well, anyway, we won that and we got it going, and we've made some friends along the way, dude. We have like the little connection with all these podcasts now, which is pretty cool because we talked about, hey, how do we grow our podcast? How do we get people to join on Instagram, on TikTok, and all that stuff? So it's growing, dude, and it's pretty crazy. Like, so I'm gonna go ahead and go over these numbers with you guys. So for Instagram, we hit 400 followers, man. That's pretty cool. I know it's
Oh,
taking a while, but we're getting there, right? And it's pretty fun because I know people think it's not is easy. Oh yeah, you just put stuff on there. No, you gotta chat with these people, talk
Yeah.
them up, and then have them follow
You know
you.
what's easy? When you pay $50 and then you get 1,000 followers overnight.
Yeah,
yep,
I
But
don't want to do that.
honestly,
yep.
I don't want to be that type of Instagram that has robot followers. I
Just to
understand,
show,
like,
right? Just to show
yeah,
people that you have
well, not
followers.
only
Yeah.
that, but like I know, like, if I go and try to follow an account and I see that they only have 200 followers versus a different account that's very similar that has like 10,000 followers, usually I'll just follow the 10,000 followers. I won't follow the one
Yeah.
that has 200, So I get it, but I still just want to put good content out there. I want people to know that we have the podcast, that we're consistent with it, that we keep it going. We're going to be doing this for a while. We're here to help any people that need help in fantasy baseball, whether it's points leagues or categories leagues. That's what we're mainly here for. We have really good baseball knowledge, fantasy baseball knowledge, and we just want to share it with the community and get some subscribers in the meantime, and
Look,
maybe
and
eventually make some money off of this.
I just want to
Whoa.
let everybody know, whoever's
Hey man,
watching.
are you talking to us or are you talking to the
To
baseball
you,
gods?
God damn it. Look,
You're looking up,
I
dude.
remember when we started like this whole the league, right? With me, Carlos, we started this whole fantasy baseball thing. I met Will through there, and I met Tony, and I met everybody else that would play with us. I was not a big fan of baseball statistics. I love the
Mhm.
Dodgers, always been my team, right? When I met you guys and we started this whole league, it just totally flipped the switch. I started looking at stats. I started looking at like free agents. Who are they
Babbitt.
signing with? It's ridiculous how involved I got into baseball when I met both of you guys. So for that, I appreciate you guys for this whole thing, and that's why I want to be in here with you guys for the long run, and I appreciate you guys, man. This is
Cool.
dope.
I like that.
Let's go.
You want a hug?
That is music to my ears.
I got
You
number
want a
2
hug?
pick. I don't need a hug. I got a number 2 pick, bro.
No, that's really appreciated. And
Yeah,
I
man.
think everybody that I talk to, and I think you too will. Everybody you talk to, I'm pretty sure you talk nothing but baseball, and they're like, "This guy really loves baseball. What the fuck?" You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone
it's
knows me
crazy.
as like the baseball guy, man.
Especially,
Yeah.
hey,
So it's
especially out here in Philly, man. Nobody
yeah.
knows shit out here.
It's like, damn, that's messed up. If there's Philly fans
Hey,
out there,
hey! I
hit
walk into
Javi
work.
up.
Bro, I walk into work with this sweater on, and they're like, "Oh, you're a Dodger fan?" Like, hey, read it,
Yeah.
bruh.
Read
All
it.
day,
Yep.
baby.
Read
All
it.
day.
Hey, so I want to go ahead and before we go into the mock draft, there's a couple of questions that were sent to us. And question, what is it? Spencer the Guru. Who's the first overall pick? Otani, Vlad Guerrero Jr., or someone else?
Well, since you already had a plan, Javi, I mean, I guess you should take this one, right? What do you think?
If these were my only 2 picks, I would
No,
go
no,
with
he
Vlad
said or
Jr.
someone else.
Or someone
No,
else?
I would go with Vlad Jr. That's just me.
Number one?
Number 1.
Number
Number
one.
one overall.
Number 1
Overall?
overall. Yep.
Wow.
Oh,
I would.
wait. But before we continue on that, and I don't know if Javi is like thinking straight, because look, if Otani is going in as a pitcher and a hitter, then you have to think different, right?
Well, no, but see, because I asked
Or
this
is it going in
question
as two
before.
players? Is Otani going in as two
Yeah,
players?
see,
That's another thing.
yeah. See, that's what I'm basing it off as, because I noticed when I was doing my mock drafts that Otani counts as 2 picks, whether you want him as a pitcher or a batter,
In
right?
Yahoo.
So
I
And
believe
Yahoo.
yeah,
that
on Yahoo,
ESPN is the only site that allows Otani to be drafted as both the pitcher,
Yeah, you
the
see.
pitcher and the hitter.
Are you
So
drinking, sir?
Ooh, what is that? Water.
Okay, so ESPN is the only one allowing Otani to be as a hitter and a pitcher. So, dude, that's just like for ESPN people, you're dumb if you don't pick him
Dude,
at first.
if you look at the projections, Otani is projected almost 800 points. The next person under
Yeah.
him, let's say like Juan Soto or Vlad, are in the 500s. So Otani is projected more than 300 points more than both of these guys.
Yeah, but only on ESPN, because you're
Only
going
on
off of
ESPN.
So if you're going off of Yahoo, you have two different players. So you still go after Vlad, right? If you let's
So
say you were on ESPN.
that's what I'm basing my pick as. I'm going off of Yahoo because I was doing mock drafts, and I remember texting Will, and I'm like, hey dude, is it 2 picks for Otani, batter pitcher? And he told me yes. So I was like, I kind of switched it
Oh,
how I was drafting. And
no.
I had Vlad last year, and he was money. Vlad was
Mm.
money.
You
I
got a
heard
soft
he lost
spot for
weight.
him because he hooked you up
I
last
do.
year.
Yeah,
You and
he-
Tony both have soft spot for Vlad, but Tony
No, well,
is
he likes
really
Toronto in general because he's always wearing a Toronto hat. So
not.
I
You're
just
right.
like the player.
Oh, you like the player?
Hey, but you
I
know
mean,
what? Hey,
Toronto is my
Toronto's
pick to go to the
looking
World
good, man.
Series this year.
Dude,
Sorry,
What?
Jester.
Toronto?
Toronto
No.
is a
Yeah.
strong team. They are a
Oh
strong
man.
team this year. And I don't
You're
want to
lucky
say
we're
why
not talking
because
about
I'm not.
predictions right now, because I will be super pissed. No, not pissed, but I would be like, nah, come on, really? The Blue Jays still, I feel like they still need one more pitcher, but we'll get into that later.
Carlos likes the
We'll
White
get,
Sox.
of course. I think the White Sox. You know what? Let's not get into it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because we need to get into our mock draft. But that was a great question. Really good question. And there's another question that I didn't even put on here.
That all
Go ahead.
I would say that all depends, on what your strategy is. Obviously, everybody wants to go a different way. But if you're asking me who I would go with, I would take Vlad Jr. because I had him last year, and he just looks like he is just coming into his own. And the fact that he's taking it seriously, he's losing weight. The way he's playing in spring,
Yeah.
dude, it just looks like he's about ready to break out. You know what I'm saying?
More
That's
than
just
he
my
did
opinion.
last year?
Yes. Yes.
More. How old is he now, man?
25?
25. Dang, he's
That's
young, dude.
He's young, man.
Tony said
I
that's
remember when I
legit.
was 25. I don't know. Actually, I don't remember when I was 25. Damn.
That was like
It's
30
been a long
years
time,
ago.
bro.
That was like a long time ago. Well, either way, you can't go wrong because Vlad is a young stud, and then you have Ohtani, that's a really young stud that's pitching and hitting. It's just who's going to get injured. You know, you have to look
That
at those things
MLB
too, like,
22
and
curse.
who has the better team too. The Angels are not picked to win anything in their division. They're picked to win third place or even second place, but not make the wild card. But you know, they might make a trade. They might make a trade and get in there, sneak in there, and that just boosts Ohtani because he likes to play for a team that he would like to play for a team that contends for the playoffs or go to the World Series. I mean, when Mike Trout back, that might be something an option.
Hopefully
You
he
know,
stays healthy, man.
yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, well, we will see what's going on. Yeah, we had another question, dude. Before I said there was going to be another question.
Well,
There's another.
real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to answer that question too because I have a different response than Javi did. So when it comes to points leagues, I really like Vlad. I like Vlad in points or categories leagues, but
You want
honestly,
Soto.
the plate discipline of Juan Soto is just so amazing, dude. I
Dude.
guarantee that if Soto plays the way he did last year, him and Vlad are going to be neck and neck when it comes to points leagues. But I don't really see Vlad getting too much better. Maybe hitting a few more home runs, but I can see Juan Soto getting a lot better.
It was that second half of the season. Remember, we talked about this after the home run derby. We made that trade.
We made that trade.
Dude.
Was it Scherzer? It was Scherzer for Soto, right?
Yes. And you know what? It both worked out. Both trades worked out, but Soto fucking killed it.
He went off,
and I was
dude.
so mad about that. And I'm like, dude, if I would have kept him, man, you called it. You called it, man.
Soto everything was just pointing up, man. In the
Soto
beginning of the
beast,
season, he didn't play because he had COVID, and I want to say he had like one stint on the IL, or just like a little time off, so that kind of like hindered his total points. But this year, coming in healthy, really young, dude. I want to say he's like 24. He's even I think he's younger than Vlad.
The guy is an animal, and the fact that he turned it on the way he did after that home run derby, I was like, damn, I shouldn't have made that trade. It is what it is, right? Fucking Tony.
I'm gonna make another early season prediction. I'm gonna say Juan Soto wins MVP this year.
You said that last year.
I did, but he also didn't play the full season.
He didn't.
So this year, I got Juan Soto MVP National League.
One thing I want to say is that do you guys think DeGrom is going to pitch this year at all?
Yeah,
he is.
Yeah, he will.
You think so?
I think he'll make probably 12 to 15 starts.
Damn, I was close. I was going to say 15 starts.
That sucks.
He's shut down for 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Guy is too damn good for him.
So that means that he's not even going to pick up a baseball for the next 4 weeks. And then from that point, he's going to need to get stretched out. He's going to get on a throwing routine. So it's going to be like at least another 4 weeks until he's baseball ready.
Gotcha.
So we're not going to see him at least for the first 2 months of the season, close to the All-Star break probably. And from that point until the end of the season, he might even get hurt again. I am avoiding Jacob DeGrom at all costs.
That sucks.
All right, guys, let's go. Let's continue moving on, man. I know I said there was another question, and we wanted Will to express what he needed to say. So you already did. You got it out of your system.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So we got Nate Baez send a message on our email, and he is trying to get guys to join his league, and we're putting it out there for you to get. If you need to go into a league, this guy's looking for someone or anybody to join his league.
Who's that?
Charging. This is Nate Baez, one of the guys that follow us. So he sent the email to us on realtalkbaseball.com. No, not .com, Yahoo. I'm like, I'm already thinking like, we have a website? What the hell?
If
we ever have a website, dude, man, we'll create that
It can happen.
that fantasy app that we all want, because I know there's some glitches and stuff like for Yahoo and ESPN that we hate, and if we can have it on our own, oh man, that'll be dope. But anyway,
Hey,
if anybody
let's do
wants to join and anything like for this guy, we'll go ahead and I think we should post it somewhere, Will, because I think we should try to help this guy to get people to join his league. And not only that, but like I think there's a question on here that how do you get people involved and how do you get people to get into your league? And that's one of the things, like usually you do it around friends and you grow it with friends, right?
Yeah.
And then you explore outside, because it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be something where you talk crap to each other and you say, oh, you don't know baseball, man. What do you know about baseball? You know, and you used to crack jokes and stuff like that.
never know
So
what she's doing.
exactly, what's she doing back there? You know, like damn, like never know what she's doing. Like, wow, the meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
If you don't know what movie that is, you should watch it.
Look it up.
No, it's a Wedding Crashers. Wedding Crashers, right? Is Wedding Crashers. Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah, you should
it
take
is
a look
Wedding
at that.
Crashers.
But anyway, baseball. Let's go back to baseball. Yeah, it's usually things like you want to hang out with your friends, drink, you know, talk baseball, like pick baseball players, and you know, you made a bad draft or whatever. But if you can't find friends to do it, like it's a good way. This is a good way to do it. Like I think baseball is a lot of people think baseball is not a good sport, but it's the best sport out there. And if you ask any of us here, we breathe baseball. We talk
Yo,
baseball.
there's
If
just
we
so
are
much to talk
together,
about.
we can talk baseball 24 hours. And people that are following us, they know that we can talk baseball and they talk baseball too. So that language is beautiful.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a romantic language.
Universal,
Not everybody
baby.
can talk it. So, all right. So yeah, we'll try to see if we can post it somewhere. Well, like I think we should try to help this guy out, man. I think he reached out and everything. So is there anything else from that question I missed?
No, I don't think so. He just wanted to know like how does he expand to get more people into the league. And what I told him is, you know, just start off with an 8-team league. You can always grow there in future seasons, and not everyone can find, you know, 11 other guys to join a fantasy baseball league. Fantasy baseball is every day, all day. From you know, if you're West Coast, it could start as early as 10 o'clock in the morning. Dude, and go all the way. The last game of the day starts at like 7. If you're East Coast, it starts around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It goes all the way to 10 o'clock at night. So it's pretty difficult to find guys that actually have the time and want to put in the effort to do a fantasy baseball league. Fantasy football is just so much easier, and football is like the dominant sport in fantasy right now.
That's all you need.
Yeah. Which
Fantasy
we're probably
football,
thinking of doing.
easy.
And if you're a football fan, you know, like we're thinking of doing that too. Champ right here twice. Champ. No, not in our league. Oh, I've won twice already. Yeah. So
shut up.
Hey, Felix just sent a message. He said they need to pay Upton and Pujols. How can we forget about Upton being released by the Angels?
That's crazy, dude.
What the hell, dude?
Pujols plays for the Cardinals now.
Yeah. He went back home. That's a good thing for him.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah,
I even said on Instagram, a couple guys were talking about Pujols, and I was like, this is going to be Pujols last year. He's going to sign with the Cardinals, and he's going to retire a Cardinal. And then look, like he even announced his retirement after this season. You know, after signing with the Cardinals. So, I mean, I wouldn't call myself Nostradamus like I did a couple seasons ago.
Nostradamus. Yeah, I remember that. That was a Nostradamus thing. The Angels are crazy.
Dude, Anthony just said it right there. The Angels are crazy. You release Albert Pujols, you have to pay him all this money, even though he's not on the team anymore, and then he goes and plays against you. And then now the same thing with Upton. I mean, there's a lot of teams that could use an outfielder, and especially with the DH in the National League now, you don't even have to put him in the outfield. This dude hits bombs.
Upton is a good
player, he hits dingers, dude. Dingers. So these guys are still going to pay him. What is it? He's getting paid $28
million.
Damn, are you serious?
$28 million that the Angels are going to pay him, and he's going to sign with a different team and play against them.
Yeah, and he's going to probably
crazy.
sign for 500,000 for like let's
Well,
say the Rays
the
or
league
something.
minimum is 700,000 now.
Oh, it's
so.
700. Oh, sorry. You know, sorry, I forgot.
No,
I forgot.
he'll get 3 million.
I forgot the minimum change because of this freaking lockout garbage. But anyway,
Yeah,
that's
he'll
correction.
get 3 million. He's
Yeah.
worth 3 million. He can
Why
hit 30
not?
home runs still.
Why not?
He still can, and he can strike out 200 times too for your team.
Hey, but when you're batting, seventh in the lineup, sixth or seventh in the lineup, 200 strikeouts is pretty common.
And he can play the outfield for you and DH. So,
Yeah, I mean,
are we trying to sell this guy?
Outfielder, because you don't want him to get hurt.
Hey, are we trying to sell this guy to a team, or what are we doing?
Maybe, yeah.
All right. Well, that's
There's other outfielders out there also. Michael Conforto's still not signed.
Not
maybe
yet.
Time. You're right.
Maybe
He's
that's
not
why
signed.
the Angels
He's
actually
gonna
got rid
sell
of
the
Upton, so
fucking
that way
mess,
they can
dude.
make room in the outfield for him.
So
Because
the
Joe
reason-
Adell is probably going to be in the lineup every day, and then you have Mike Trout in center field. You still need a left fielder.
Yeah. Hey, but you know the crazy thing about the why they released Upton was because they couldn't find trade value. They couldn't get anything for Upton, so they just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just get rid of him and then sign someone else." So it's crazy. Like they couldn't get any trade value, nothing for him. They just like they did a Carl Crawford on him. They just let him go, and it's
Yeah.
like that's it. We're
Ooh,
gonna pay
that's
you. Yeah,
That's
we're gonna
good.
pay you.
That's a good example. That's
Right?
A really
They
good
just
example.
they just Carl Crawford him.
Yep. I
We're
like
gonna hey, right? So
I
it's
like
like,
that.
man, that's messed up, dude. And for Upton, BJ Upton, Justin Upton brothers, BJ Upton pretty much signed a big contract too. Remember? And then
The Braves.
where's he at now? Nothing.
I haven't heard.
You haven't heard anything.
I haven't heard
Nothing.
about Melvin Upton Jr. for a really long time.
Melvin, that's his name. Oh man, I said it wrong again. That's number 2. That's number 2. Someone give this man something to drink. Oh man, dude, that's the second name I messed up today. So anyway,
Hey, in baseball, you're gonna mess up names all the time, man. Some of these guys, there's
just too many.
There's
just
too
too
many
many to remember, dude.
and even like Luis Robert. It's not even Luis Robert.
No.
The way that he pronounces his last name is Robert.
Robert?
It's Luis Robert.
What is he, French?
What the mother?
I haven't looked into it that deep, but yeah.
He's Brazilian.
In an interview, he
No.
said,
You don't
In
sound
it-
your
uh-huh.
R's, bro.
What do you say in the interview?
even in an interview, he told the person, like, yeah, my last name is pronounced Robert.
Robert. Dang.
What the?
Kinda
fuck?
like-
take the T
well,
off.
the-
Shit.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. It's kind of like, okay, Javi, I need you to say this. Can you say Sheck? Oh man. What's the dude? I couldn't say it anymore. The guy that played for the Texas Rangers that had the long ass last name is Czechoslovakia? No. Something
Oh,
like
Saltalamacchia.
Saltalamacchia.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Can you say it? Say it. Can you say it? Wait.
Saltalamacchia, the
There you
catcher,
go.
right?
Yeah. Can you say it?
Salta la maquia.
That's a very long last name.
It's
It
a
goes
tongue
all
twister,
around the
man.
Wait, what
uniform,
did he-
dude.
He played what was that, catcher?
With the
Yeah.
Rangers. Yeah. He was
Catcher, right? Yeah,
He was on
I
the
remember
Orioles,
him.
I think, as well.
Was he with the
I
Orioles?
remember.
I think so.
I remember him with the Rangers because he wasn't all that great.
Yeah.
So he
He's
got
never
traded.
been
He
any
bounced
With
around.
with a last name like that.
Well, I mean, that's something you got to look for. How many letters does that last name have? And, does it go all around? Like,
How
I just
many
saw that D.
vowels?
Gordon changed his name to something else.
D.
That-
Strange Gordon.
Exactly. What the
Yeah, I
hell is
remember that.
about?
Holy shit!
Yeah,
Are
that's
you
weird.
serious? So
That's
that
weird.
You want to
last
be a
name goes
Marvel
all
superhero,
around,
bro?
man. You gotta
There's
be
other
kidding me.
guys like Nick Castellanos. He doesn't like Nick anymore. He wants to be called Nicholas,
Nicholas?
by his full name, which that one's not really such a big deal. But when you go and change your name completely, like everyone knows who BJ Upton is, but when you go ahead and just say, I like to be called Melvin Upton Jr. now, like,
Yeah, that's weird.
that's weird, right?
Well, it is
That's
weird,
weird.
but you got to. I mean, if you were born and like they
I was
called
born.
you. No,
I
if you
feel
were
like a
born
Melvin.
into the name, like where you were called Melvin all your life, and then you hit a certain point in your life that they call you BJ, you're like, but that's not my real name. My real name is Melvin.
Well, he called himself BJ because they called him Baby J growing up.
They call him what,
Yo,
BJ?
They call him Baby J growing
Baby
up.
Yo,
J.
I'll put
So
it to you
the
like this.
Baby J,
Okay.
I'll put it to you like this. My real name is Jose. I don't like it.
Oh, damn! You put it on the
Yeah.
internet.
I'd
On
rather
the
fucking
internet.
name myself
This is going
Javier.
everywhere. This is
Hey,
my
going
real
that's
name
everywhere.
is
fine.
Wilbur.
Wilbur?
Nah, just
Damn, that's
kidding.
I
even.
was about to say, no way.
Hey, he was trying to
What?
make me feel better.
No, I'm William.
Damn.
I'm William. Hey, but
Nah, but
my
see,
parents originally wanted to name me Barney. My name was
dude,
going to be Bernard, and then my mom changed my dad's mind, and then they just named me after
I
my
see it
dad.
though.
My
I can
dad
see
is
it.
William too.
I can see. I can
You
call
can
you
see
Barney.
me as a Barney. Thanks. Just give me some purple paint so I can, paint my skin real
yo,
quick.
see, the reason why I went with Javier is because I have 3 other people in my family that are named Jose. So I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that. What the fuck?
Tony,
Give
you
me
just
my
hating
middle
because you
name.
ain't here. Yeah.
Tony's
Wilbert.
a different story.
Wilbert. 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 I love the name. Will, we're gonna have to call you Wilbert from now on.
Hey, I like that.
Wilbert Power.
Wilbert
do that.
Powers.
I
I'm
don't
gonna have to change the intro to like I'm Carlos Baseball. This is Wilbert Powers. Oh man, that's kind of crazy, dude. Well, we don't have no more questions. What's going on? Will, can you look into getting into the mock draft?
Yeah, let's
That
see.
way we
Let's
can
see
all
what.
do it.
Let's go
Oh,
over the names real quick.
okay. Well, we didn't get through the whole list of how many subscribers and stuff like that, so I'll go ahead and do that. So for Instagram, we have 400 followers, which is let me give that. Yeah, that's a good thing. I know it's low, the number's low, but it's growing, which is a
Okay.
good thing. And we reached
Keep it pushing, baby.
251 subs in YouTube, which is something that we've been trying to get to for a while. The next goal is going to be 300 for us. So if you know someone that knows baseball and just likes hearing baseball and you like us, maybe they will like us. So send them our videos and ask them to subscribe and like our videos. Hopefully they like them. And if they don't, well, then we need to change something up. And
All right,
on
guys, you
TikTok,
ready?
hold on. And on TikTok, we have 8,608 followers there. So
No
big
shit.
kudos to everybody.
Wow.
We're doing it, I guess. And we just got to keep on keeping on, you know? So what's up? You got it, Will?
All right, yeah. So there is in 13 minutes and 56 seconds from now, there is one mock draft called Extra Innings. So
Extra
if you go to the
innings.
mock drafts and you click view all and you go all the way down at the bottom, it should be the third one from the bottom.
Okay. Well, wait. I don't see anything. That's
Nope.
because I can't log in.
Extra innings, bruh.
Oh, extra innings.
Can I pick number 2? That way you guys can see
Yeah,
what I'm
man,
gonna do.
that's perfect. That way we can kind of draft from where we're going in the
I'm not gonna do that.
draft that we're doing.
Felix is on here. Tony's on here. Jasper's on here. Where's the mod?
Jasper,
Yeah, we're going. We're going.
Oh, Will took his pick.
Yeah, I did. Jasper, we're on the Yahoo, the app that we use for our fantasy baseball league. If you go to mock draft and you click view all, you just scroll all the way down at the bottom, and it's called Extra Innings.
Extra innings. I got it. I'm in.
Oh, Tony got 11th.
I got it.
Come on, Kylo.
So, number 12. Number 12. That's pretty much like I'm in the 12th round, I guess.
Are
Like
you in, Javi? I don't see you on there.
So like that's the last gasps.
You.
I'm in there. I'm in 4th, drafting 4th.
Oh, but you have the number 2 pick. You don't want to draft from number 2?
No, I don't. Because I'm not giving away my shit, bruh.
Dang.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, have fun with that.
I had a plan, dude. Here's the thing. I had a plan from the get-go, and I was like, man, if I can get number 1, I have a plan, right?
What is it though? What the hell?
No, don't worry about
Just say
it.
you have a plan.
Hey, that's my plan, bro. But what I'm saying is, like, I had a really good idea about what I was gonna do if I had something between 1 and maybe 4. I had a pretty good idea of what I wanted to do. So I got number 4. So you might get an idea of what I'm trying to do, but
okay.
Yeah,
Hey, do you want to say something? Wait, Javi, before you continue, you want to say something to
Yep.
Felix? He's a Spanish speaker follower. So I don't know if you want to say something in Spanish to him, like, you know. Do you want to say something? Did I put you on the spot? Huh?
Voy a ganar.
Oh my God,
Well, I
man!
mean,
Changed?
uh,
What?
Why did Anthony change? He
what
went from
is he
11 to
playing?
5.
Is he playing in the same league as us, or?
Yeah,
Who,
he is.
Felix? Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
we have
Well,
a few followers, dude. Which is, oh
okay,
man, that's
okay.
dope, man. That's
I didn't
dope.
know that. Mucha suerte.
Yeah,
Um, uh, mucho gusto conocerlo.
man.
I'm
Come
gonna
on, you
win.
making it too cordial,
Sorry.
man. Come on.
I mean,
Just say,
shit.
man.
What you
We're
want me to
gonna.
do?
Oh damn, it's kind of hard for me to just like blurt
Hey,
it out.
what's
But
his
we'll say
team?
it,
What's his
huh?
team? I mean, what's his team?
Felix, tú le vas a los Yankees, ¿no? A los Yankees,
Yeah,
Yankees,
please.
Yankees,
Ahí
Yankees.
valió.
Yeah, yeah,
Valistes.
Yankees.
Perdiste.
Nah, he's a dude. This guy's been following us since last year,
No,
just like
yeah,
Sam, and
I
then you
see.
have Jasper. Oh, dude,
Yankees?
Yeah, I
yeah.
see. See, I heard Jasper. Jasper is
Because
really
I want to know
cool.
your picks, Anthony.
Jasper's a cool cat. Like I've seen him like commenting and everything, and he's always on the show and everything, which is
Yeah,
really dope. I seen Felix too. Um, first time that I know that he's a Spanish speaker and everything. So, big ups to him.
Yeah,
Um,
he's from Puerto
good
Rico. He
luck on
actually lives
everything.
in
Um,
Indiana.
Indiana, right?
mucha
Indiana. Yeah.
suerte. Ojalá que juegues bien, pero yo voy a ganar.
Nah.
Done deal.
Too confident. Too confident. Stop.
Tutu.
Confident. No, that's good. That's good. That's
Puro
good.
Dodgers.
So, um, we've been saying that I want to bring Felix onto the show, and he's agreed. It's just we just need to find a day to do it, and
It's hard right now because
it's
we've been
hard right
doing a
now.
lot of
Just let me know
draft
ahead of
prep.
time,
Yeah,
bro. I'm down,
yeah,
bro. Like whatever
yeah.
you guys want to do, I'm down for it.
We've had Jasper on here. He was on here, and
Just audio. He didn't let us see his pretty face.
yeah, come
man,
on,
that
Jasper. Next
sucks.
time
Yeah, I
we
don't want
bring
to
you
deal with
on, you
that.
need to get the camera on so we can see you. And I mean,
Hey, hey,
it's fun, dude.
he
It's
looks
fun.
like he knows what he's talking about. I want to see that shit, man.
No,
Let's
he
go.
does. He does. He does. He
You
knows his
know?
baseball. And that's the thing. Like everybody on here that's going on our league right now, they know baseball, and it's gonna be a hard league to play in because these guys are just dude, they breathe talk baseball. And I know we say that we're baseball gurus and stuff like that, but I don't know, man. These guys know a different way of looking at baseball just like anybody else. So how many minutes
Oh,
before we start?
it was like I
8
was telling
minutes?
you guys.
Yeah,
It
8
was like I
minutes.
was telling
8
you
minutes.
guys earlier. Like I didn't look at stats the way I look at stats now, and it's ridiculous. I fucking love how I look at baseball now, and it's because of you guys. And fantasy baseball to me is fun, way more fun than fantasy football. Because football, I mean, it's cool, right? But
Yeah, it's fun.
you literally set your lineup one day and you're done, right? There's a Thursday game, there's a Monday game, and there's a Sunday game. That's it, right? Baseball is every day. You really have to be.
Thursday. You forgot Monday,
Yeah,
Thursday.
I said
I think
Thursday,
they're gonna. Oh,
Sunday,
you did.
Monday.
I think they're gonna
Yeah.
do Saturdays now too, right?
Well, that's basically like when playoffs
At
come
the end of the
around.
season. Yeah,
Yeah. But see,
yeah.
baseball is like an everyday thing, and you have to keep up with like the injuries, the trades, like who's getting benched, like all kinds of these little things play into it. And not only that, baseball is very like you look at the smaller things in baseball. It's not just like home runs and runs. It's like batting average. It's like strikeouts. It's like losses. It's like wins. Saves, blown saves. You look at all these other things, and it's like holy shit! Like it makes your mind work. And even though if you don't have time for it, man, it's like holy shit, man. I gotta set my lineup up. What the fuck am I gonna
Yeah.
do?
Hey, Javi.
You know what
So
I mean?
Tony just sent a message on there, and he says, "I love baseball so much because of you guys. Quiere llorar." He wants to cry.
Get
That's what
on the
Tony said.
show. Get on the show and talk shit, boo. Get
Yeah,
on the
we're
show, fucker.
Javi quiere
No,
llorar.
but I mean it's real. Like this stuff brings people together, and I love this shit, man. You could talk
Yeah,
shit, you could play it, and then you know what? Like you can show for it. Like if your team is winning, you know what you're doing. You know, if your team sucks, guess what? You don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Oh, nice.
I
Hey,
need help.
okay. All right. So we have 6 minutes before we continue to the
So
mock draft, but I want
check
to
this
ask a
out.
question. Go ahead before I ask the question.
Real quick. So Anthony, Javi, Felix, Jasper, myself, and Carlos. So that's all of us in the mock draft. Everyone else
Nice.
is kind of random, but it's cool that we have a few guys from our league that are going to be drafting and doing this mock draft all together. It's fun.
That's really dope.
Yep.
All right. All right. So I got a question. For all
9
you guys.
inches.
No. That's how deep
10.
you like it? Well, anyway. I got a question. So who would you pick out of Griffey, King Griffey Jr.? I don't know if you guys remember seeing them play. Do you guys King Griffey Jr.? You know? Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. All right. King Griffey Jr. or I'm just gonna pick someone out there. Let's say who's another top center fielder? I'm no current. Okay, let's do Mike Trout. King Griffey Jr. or Mike Trout? Javi.
Ken Griffey Jr.
King Griffey Jr.
His
Really?
swing is the shit, bro.
Yeah,
His swing is the shit, and just his overall play, ridiculous. He's my favorite all-time player. I'm putting
who?
out there.
King Griffey Jr.
Damn right. He's a lefty.
Damn,
Bro.
that's dope.
Bro, he's a lefty, and his stance, I've always loved his fucking stance, dude. He just sits there and he's like, I'm hitting this shit out the park.
Hell yeah. He's smooth
Dude,
with it.
He's smooth
Dope,
with it.
bro. Dope, man. All-time favorite. Hands down.
All-time favorite. Will.
Yeah, I go Ken Griffey also.
Damn.
It's not anything other than Trout just has too many injuries. He keeps on injuring himself the same body part. It seems like every year. It's always his calf that's giving him trouble. So I wouldn't doubt that he would even get injured again this year and mess up the same calf. He's 31 years old, I think now. So he's on the wrong side of 30 now, and I don't think we're going to see a decline in his skills just because he's so good. But I think we're going to see a decline in his overall stats every year just because he's not going to be playing 160 games.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be closer to 115 to 120 games. I don't know if you also heard, but kind of off topic, they're changing the IL this year. So now for pitchers, the minimum on the IL is going to be 15 days compared to hitters that can still go on the 10-day IL.
Wait, but I haven't even said who I'm going to pick, man. How come you guys?
Oh, yeah. Go.
All right. So you're talking about injuries and you're talking about how he's going to end his career. So I know Griffey's a 500 home run hitter, right? So he reached those 500. Mike Trout hasn't got there yet. And it looks like he is going to get there if he continues playing because, yeah, you just said it, injuries. So King Griffey Jr. did sign with the Reds and had nothing but injury seasons, man.
How old was he at that time?
He was probably 31, 32.
Yeah, he was already
past the wrong side
his
of 30.
prime,
You're right. Yeah.
And then remember when he broke his arm?
Yeah.
So that was like a freak accident when he tried to dive for that ball in the outfield, but other than that, he stayed healthy basically the whole time that he was in Seattle.
So I think I'm gonna pick Griffey too. I just wanted to get asked that question. I feel left out, man.
I'll go Bellinger.
Yeah. Bellinger, what?
No, not really.
Come on, man. No, but I think Griffey is a good pick. And if it was a fantasy, like an all-time fantasy baseball, I think we should do a show on that. I think I'll do really good on that because I love history on baseball and all that stuff. So yeah. What do you guys think? If you guys agree with all of us, Griffey's better than Trout. I guess not better, but you would pick Griffey over Trout. And let us know what you guys think. I know Trout is one of the top players out there right now.
Tony says Trout.
Like, why?
Yeah,
I think Tony's an Angels fan. I always thought he was an Angels fan. Like ever since we were little kids, I felt like he was wearing an Angels hat under. I mean, he will wear the Dodger hat, but in his heart, I always felt like he was an Angel fan.
He
You know?
probably has an Angels tattoo on his lower back.
I'm pretty sure he does. Like,
On his
and
butt cheek.
I'm pretty sure his whoever his boyfriend is knows that that's true. And I mean that's the guy, you know. Like we gotta ask him. We have to ask him.
It's a
Tony,
heart
we're
tattoo,
talking so
bro.
much
You
smack
already
about you.
know.
You need to get on. You need to get on.
You already know.
He's over there saying, shh. Yeah,
He didn't deny it.
He should have been on the show, right?
yeah, he should have been.
Trout
He has a
stamp.
trout stamp. No, you have an angel stamp. That's what you have. That's what you have.
I like
dude.
that. Hey, we should name him that next show.
The angel
Trout
stamp. Okay, so 50 seconds
Trout
before we
stamp.
start the mock draft. Thank you guys for being on. We're gonna go continue and do the draft here with you guys. If we get to a point where this thing cuts off, I want to say sorry in advance because we don't know. We've never used this past an hour. We've always
Because you're using the White Sox hat, fool. That's why.
Nah, man. Don't get me started, man.
See, we'll know.
I got another question. Another question. 30 seconds. Who's the most intimidated uniform you've ever seen? What team wears the most intimidated uniform for you guys?
I'll say the pinstripe Yankees.
The pinstripe. Yeah, you, Javi.
Intimidating uniform.
Yeah. If you look at them, you're like, man, I don't want to play that team.
Yo, Pittsburgh.
I agree,
Pittsburgh.
dude. Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, bro.
Which one?
I like their
Pirates.
hats.
Black and
Dude.
yellow, dude. God
Dude,
damn.
their hats are the
The black
shit.
and yellow is actually really dope.
Yes.
All the
Yep.
teams in Pittsburgh has freaking black and yellow.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Pittsburgh is, yeah, their uniforms have always been pretty legit, man.
Man. Dude. Come
You
on,
didn't see
man.
that one coming, did you?
No.
What about the Rockies? The sleeveless Rockies.
No, that's a joke.
That was
The
working out here,
Marlins,
dude.
the sleeveless Marlins were a joke. Now I don't even like that uniform now, dude.
I remember when Puig came out and he had a sleeveless jersey on. I don't remember when that was. I don't remember why he was wearing it. Maybe the home run derby.
Phillies, Cincinnati.
And-
Didn't he play for one of those?
Oh, it was Cincinnati. You're right.
Yeah, I
Dude.
seen that.
He
Yep.
has
The dude is fucking
That was-
stacked, man.
He has some
Big
fire
ass
on him,
fucking
dude.
arms.
Hey, what
All right,
happened to
so-
him?
He's in KBO.
He's in the Mexican League or the
Is he
Dominican
Mexican
League.
League? I thought he went to
Hmm.
Japan or somewhere, Korea, somewhere out there.
Maybe.
Yeah, somewhere out
Yeah,
there.
he.
Hey,
I-
Jasper said the Sox, and I
Say
kind of
that
I agree
specifically.
with him too. The Sox and the Pirates.
The
have
Red
one of-
Sox.
Nah, not the Red Sox. Nah.
Don't
Nah. Just playing.
compensate for your hat, bro.
The old school Pirates, yeah, the old school Pirates and the
Yo,
and the White
I
Sox.
like
dude.
that, man. I like the pirate shit, man. That shit they had.
Like
it
this,
going on,
Jasper? This one?
See that?
All
man.
right, who has number one? You guys
That's a
are on the
biggie.
clock. Damn.
Some dude.
Josh?
Dude,
Some
you didn't even
named
set
Josh.
it up to be 45 or 40 seconds. Like it's a
I can't
minute
do
and 30.
that.
Oh, you can't change it?
No,
You're
no,
gonna be
no.
here all
The
day.
No,
draft
it
hasn't
was-
even started yet.
It was preset, wasn't it? Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was already preset, but the
Yeah.
draft hasn't started yet. It just allowed us in the room once the timer went down, but we
So
still
you
have
got
a
like
minute
about
before,
a minute
before the first pick goes.
Okay.
So now
All right.
they have. I'm going to go over ADP real quick, just for the first round, the top 12.
Yeah.
So right now we have Trey Turner, followed by Vlad Jr., Juan Soto, Jose Ramirez, Bo Bichette, Garrett Cole, Mookie Betts, Bryce Harper, Corbin Burns, Shohei Ohtani, the batter, Mike Trout, and then Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yo, I have it different.
Oh, I have it under average pick. You probably have it under X rank.
Oh shit. Okay.
So if you click average pick, it'll show you who's picking.
Turner, Guerrero, Soto, Ramirez, shit. Right?
Yeah, so that's the top 12. Ending the round would be Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's 12th pick?
Yeah.
No, I don't have it like that. Mm-mm.
Well, it says 13.
You said average pick, right?
Yeah. It says
Okay, so
13.5, but that's because Acuna and Freeman are going about the same.
Because I have it as Turner, Guerrero, Soto, Ramirez, Bichette, Cole, Betts, Harper, Burns.
Then Ohtani, Trout, and Acuna.
Ohtani, Trout, and Acuna. Oh, okay. We're good then. My bad. Oh
All
shit,
right,
we're
so
starting.
Vlad was
We're
just
starting.
taken with the number 1 overall pick.
Yeah.
So that was your strategy right there, Javi. And then
Damn,
Trey
second.
Turner.
And who's Anthony? Is that Tony?
Yeah, so Tony's up right now.
He's gonna pick Soto. Yep.
And he went with Soto. That's my
And
boy.
I'm going third base. Let's go.
Ooh, they're going quick. Bo
Yep.
Bichette's off the board. I don't know if I really want to take a shortstop in the first round, dude, because there's so many good shortstops later on. I guess Bo Bichette would really be the only one because, well, him and Trey Turner, because they steal a lot of bases.
Yep.
So that's good in categories leagues. In a points league, I probably wouldn't go either one of them.
Okay.
So Mookie Betts just got taken. He has second base eligibility. I'm surprised that he still has second base eligibility. I thought that he primarily, I thought he played outfield
No.
every game last year. I didn't know that he had 10 starts at second base last year.
Cool, Mookie.
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, he
that's
had
how
a
you
few
gain
good
Yahoo
plays, too.
eligibility. You have to start at a position for 10 games.
He had a good few good plays at second base. I remember. He's
Man, the number 10 overall pick sucks.
well, go ahead and pick him. Dude, that's crazy how
Wait,
we
where
got
are we at?
all
We're at pick 9, right?
We're at pick 9 right now. So
Was that
right now
Jasper?
it's Jasper, and Jasper took Walker Bueller before Corbin Burns. You know that's crazy
Shit.
actually because I actually
I
have
would
Walker
have taken
Bueller ahead of
Burns.
Corbin Burns in my rankings. So
I would
I
have
like
taken
that pick.
Burns.
All right, so I'm up right now. Corbin Burns, Shohei
Ohtani.
Ohtani the batter, Mike Trout,
Ohtani.
Ronald Acuna Jr., Freddie Freeman, Kyle Tucker, Rafael Devers.
Yo, take Kyle
I really
Tucker.
have a good feeling about this guy, and I don't know how you guys are going to feel this, but I'm going Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Whoa.
Okay.
He was hurt last year, a meniscus tear, and he was out for a long time. But dude, I've been
Damn.
watching his videos of him hitting in the cage. He's ready, dude. He's ready to come back. I don't think we'll see the stolen bases that we did.
He's not coming back till like early May, right?
No, that was the original plan, but it looks like he's going to be ready for opening day.
Shit.
Oh, perfect. See, and
Well,
all
y'all
right,
can
my
take Scherzer
second
and
pick,
DeGrom.
I'm going Rafael Devers. Third base is a really shallow position, so if I can get an elite third baseman at around the time that he should be drafted, that's
like
one of
that.
my strategies that I'm going for.
Gotcha. That's who'd you pick right now? Devers?
Rafael Devers, yeah.
Gotcha. And
all right, Felix just took Kyle Tucker.
Oh, he needs to step up this year because there's no Correa. So
well, not only that, but I don't know if you guys know they moved him down to 6th in the batting order.
I don't like Kyle Tucker. He reminds me of he reminds me of that dude from the Braves. What's his name?
Oh,
Osuna?
No.
Third base?
No.
Someone took Scherzer. Oh, you got Machado?
Guy. Yeah.
I like Machado.
Yep.
I feel like Machado is very underrated. I think Machado and Devers are very similar in their skill sets.
Yeah.
But there's like a whole round difference between them. And I don't understand why there's such a big difference.
Who was the guy from the Braves? The young cat. Oh,
Riley?
My God.
Austin Riley?
Who?
Austin Riley?
Yeah.
Austin Riley?
That's who Kyle Tucker reminds me of. Austin Riley.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know
I think
why.
I trust Kyle Tucker more than I trust Austin Riley.
Yeah, definitely. But they just kind of both remind me of the same shit. And
Kyle Tucker is actually going to steal you a pretty decent amount of bases also. He's probably going to have 15 steals.
He is because he runs a lot.
He does run a lot. And his sprint speed, I want to say, is like at the 80th percentile.
Mm-hmm.
So he's still he's pretty fast.
Yeah, he is pretty fast. That's we kind of slowed down a little bit now that we started the mock draft. We're kind of quiet now and talking about the players. And stuff
we're thinking about it. You're thinking about this shit, man.
Yeah, so we're starting.
Well, now Tony's on the clock, so let's see who he chooses with the 27th overall pick.
He's gonna go ahead and pick up
Aaron Judge.
No, man,
do it, bro. Do it.
I got Aaron Judge in my keeper league as well.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that one I had to spend a little money on. I got him for $38.
Let's see if I can.
Oh, he went Bogarts.
I like that pick.
Yeah,
Let me
Bogarts.
I
expand
like
this.
Bogarts.
Money.
This man right here, to my right.
This right here.
Yeah, that
This
guy.
right here.
Yeah, he comes over to the
Shit
house
right
sometimes
here.
and dances and stuff like that. He's pretty cool. Aaron Judge is just Aaron Judge.
You know, he
whatever.
there. He there. You know.
He's there.
How much time you got, Javi?
Fuck.
6 seconds?
Oh, it's my turn. Shit.
Damn,
Serious?
someone's drinking too
Come
much.
on, bro.
Sorry.
Matt Olson.
Oh,
I need a first baseman, dude.
yeah, everybody does.
All right, so
Yo,
far
You know,
we're
it's
on
crazy.
we're on the 30th pick overall, and Fernando Tatis Jr. is still there. Jacob DeGrom is still there. Both of those guys going to miss significant amount of time, so with good reason.
Garbage.
Oh man, but dude, if you get Fernando Tatis, he's coming back from a wrist injury. How much power is he really going to have when he comes back? Wrist injuries are really hard to come
Somebody's gonna pick
back
him up
from.
right now.
Tony, what are you laughing at, man? Let us know, please.
Jasper got Rendon with his last pick. All right, so I'm on the clock. Oh yes, I love this pick. I love this pick so much.
Which one?
All right, so on the board right now,
I'm a guess.
it's Fernando Tatis Jr., Julio Urias, Salvador Perez, Teoscar Hernandez, Trevor Story, Josh Hader, Zach Wheeler. I don't have any pitchers yet, but I have to get this guy.
Who is
He
it?
dropped to the
outfielder. No,
Salvador Perez, man.
Oh, the catcher.
He is the only elite catcher in fantasy baseball right now. There's other guys that are pretty good. Grandal's pretty good. Real Muto's pretty good. Will Smith's pretty good. But what other catcher is going to hit you 35 to 40 home runs?
I don't know. Who?
None. There's none out there.
Dude, I'm not gonna pick up Lindor. I need a shortstop, but I don't know about picking up a shortstop in Lindor, especially like the season he had last year.
Come on, Kylo.
I think there's better shortstops out there.
Get him, dog. Get him, Tatis.
Nah,
Get Tatis. Come on, Kylo.
I'm gonna pick up a second baseman, and I'm gonna go with Altuve. Man, he's never.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Damn.
But I can't click on it. What the hell? Too late.
Oh, you took too long. It gave you Giolito.
Okay, well, the pitching's not bad anyway.
Okay, Giolito's not bad.
Right? Nah, but I wanted to pick Altuve. I
like that pick, even though I hate the Astros. I really like that pick, man.
Dude, you know what the Yankees are claiming right now?
Solid, bro. Yeah.
You know what the Yankees are claiming right now? That Cashman, I think it's his name. I'm not sure.
That he blames the Astros for the Yankees sucking.
That's so stupid.
Since 2009. So you're
2009.
Bro.
This guy's pretty much just saying that they were gonna beat the Dodgers in the World Series.
Bro,
and, come on, dude. Dude, you're saving your job. You're saving your own ass. Like, come on. Like,
that's
seriously,
like no.
Joke. But now they're talking about that they're finally going to open that letter that was from Manfred.
Shit.
To
what letter? Is there a letter?
There's a letter from Manfred to the Yankees about their sign stealing scandal as well.
Wait, is it a love letter? No, it's pretty crazy to me. It's pretty crazy to me that this man is blaming another team for
so stupid,
them
bro.
not succeeding, and
Typical
that's the
Yankee
name of the game.
bullshit.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you lost it by cheating.
Yo,
like we lost the World Series. We lost the World Series.
Didn't you say Altuve was gone?
No, he tried to pick Altuve, but he was late. He ended up getting Giolito with the auto draft. Make sure your auto draft is turned off, so that way it won't auto draft again. Did you?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Yeah. I'm like, oh shit, Altuve.
Yeah, I really like Altuve at the second base spot, man.
Yeah, they kicked me out too, though.
Tony just took Goldschmidt with the 46th pick overall. That's decent. I like Goldschmidt.
Hey, how do I go back on? They kicked me out. It doesn't show
just go back the same way that you did before.
Oh, going to the mock draft? All right.
Nick Castellanos is gone.
Hey, Nick Castellanos just hit a bomb in spring training. Damn.
Hey, Fernando Tatis Jr. is still there, and we're coming up on the 50th pick. I'm surprised he's still there, honestly.
Would you pick him up, though?
I wouldn't. No, I'm avoiding him.
Yeah,
I'm avoiding Tatis, and I'm avoiding Jacob DeGrom.
Pick him up.
Yeah,
Just do
I
it.
think Jacob
Just
DeGrom
do
is
it.
going to be like he's not going to do so
Now,
good.
if I see that Tatis drops to like the 10th round, something that late, then yes, I will get him.
Thanks, man. I think I will pick him up in the 9th then. Tony, if you're picking up, why don't you pick up your boy George Springer? I know you always talk about him, and you kept him in your league all season, even though he didn't play all season. So you should pick him up. What do you guys think about Robbie Ray though with the Mariners? You guys think he's gonna do good?
I don't know, man.
It's a bad
The Mariners haven't really been the best at developing their pitching.
Here's the thing. Like, I'm sorry to cut you off. To me, it's the offense. I don't think they have enough offense to give him that push.
But they could go get
I don't.
Upton. You never.
Well, I think that
Yeah.
the Mariners are actually probably going to be the front runners to land Carlos Correa, to trade for Carlos Correa.
You think so?
Yeah, they have the farm system that they could use to trade for Correa, and they're trying to win the West.
Oh my God, who picked before me?
Not me.
You were looking at Alcantara?
Yes.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I was too.
My phone is slow, dude. I think it's time to get a new phone.
All right.
Auto.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Fuck,
It's
okay.
If you guys want to donate a phone,
I don't have
I'm
your pick. Honestly,
I'm not opposed to it. So you guys can go ahead and donate a phone to me. I need it.
What do you call that thing where you try to raise money?
GoFundMe?
A GoFundMe. Yeah, let's start a GoFundMe for Carlos.
Yeah. I have an iPhone 3.
Go fund fucking Tony.
Dang, that's old. Dude. So we've been on for an hour and 16 minutes. If we just slow down from the show from what we began, like, dude, I think we started kind of fast with questions and everybody was like on high alert. And I love the energy we got when we started the show, dude. It's like right off the bat.
Yeah, it was better without Tony. That's why.
Oh,
dang,
Tony.
Dang. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Oh, Tony. Get your bitch.
All right, Jasper. Jasper went with Brandon Lau. I like that pick. All right. Dude, I'm really surprised he's lasted this long. With my pick at number 58 overall, I'm going Robbie Ray.
Robbie Ray, we were just talking about him.
We were, yeah.
You said you didn't like that. They don't develop pitchers out there.
They don't,
no,
but
that's not a bad.
No matter what, since the beginning of his career, he's had really high strikeout numbers. So if he can give me 180 innings and 230 strikeouts, I'm good with that. You know, even if his ERA is a little bit high, Seattle's okay when when it comes to a pitcher's ballpark. It's not it doesn't go really either way whether it's hitters or pitchers. It's kind of like a neutral spot. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I got you. Watching this mock. Yeah, we're all watching the mock.
And Fernando Tatis Jr. is still there at the number 60th overall pick.
He could stay there, fucker.
And Carlos, you're drafting now.
Dude, it's just my phone is stuck. I had to turn it off, and I'm turning it back on. So I'm not going to pick
give you
anything.
Tatis, man. It's going to give you Tatis.
Oh, you got an iPhone. That's why.
Yeah.
I got an iPhone.
Yeah, what are you trying to say?
I got an Android.
Are you a spokesman for whoever phone you
Carlos,
got?
I gave you Freddie Peralta.
Oh, sweet. Okay. It's not bad.
Hey, I like Freddie.
Hey, hopefully this doesn't happen during the real draft tomorrow, man.
No, because I'm
I hope not.
On my candidates. Let's see. It's still my pick, right?
Ooh, I know who my next pick is going to be.
Come on, pick it.
You got Logan Webb.
Yeah,
another starting pitcher.
Got it. Nothing but ace.
All right, one more.
Oh, fuck.
See, now Arenado's sitting right at me, just staring at me, but it's okay. I already have Devers. If I didn't have Devers, I would definitely go Arenado with my next pick.
Okay, I think I know what's wrong with my phone.
It sucks.
I think it's the user.
You're wearing a socks hat, fool. Take that shit off. Come on,
man.
You know what you bleed, bruh. It's all blue.
I bleed blue, but I'm a baseball fan. I'm a baseball fan,
right,
so I'm gonna go ahead and wear the White Sox hat.
We saw Robbie Ray go to Toronto, and they turned him into the pitcher that he should have been.
In Arizona, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going with the guy that Toronto just picked up. That actually did really well last year. I'm going Kevin Gausman.
Stop. Stop it.
Is that who you wanted?
Shut up. Stop it.
Yeah,
All right,
ouch.
I'm good on pitchers for
Toronto,
now. I have 3
Toronto is
solid
just
hitters and 3 solid
Toronto.
starting pitchers. So I'm
Dude, Toronto is.
gonna chill a little bit on starting pitching, and I'm gonna start going for more hitters now.
Oh
I feel like if you have
man.
2 aces, you don't really need that third to
Well,
really like bolster your team. If there's a different hitter out there that you like just as good as another pitcher
I
out
did
there,
one you
I would
better,
I would
bro.
definitely go hitter.
I did one you better.
Jose Berrios,
Yes, sir.
yeah,
I
Toronto,
like
man.
Barrios. I like Barrios ever since Minnesota,
Oh yeah,
and I
he's been
think,
great.
and I think with Minnesota, I don't know. Like he started off kind of like up and down, and then like at the end of his contract, he just kind of like he hit his stride. And I think with a better offense behind him, I think he's gonna be a legit ace in Toronto.
Yeah, he's really
So,
young. I think he
yep,
can get to that point.
yep.
Younger than Gosman, that's for sure. All right, so currently we're at the 73rd overall pick. Raisel Iglesias was just taken with the 72nd pick. Now Frankie Montas was just taken with the 73rd pick. That's actually one of the pitchers that I was targeting. So I guess I'm not getting Frankie Montas, which is fine. My pitching staff is already turning out to be, looking pretty good. I have Zach Wheeler, Robbie Ray, and Kevin Gosman. So I'm okay with that. Currently, I still need a first baseman, second baseman, shortstop, and my outfield to fill up. So, oh man, Tatis is still there, dude. Tatis is
It's
still
tough,
there.
bro.
We're at the
It's
end of
tough.
the.
'Cause I'm looking at it and I'm like, damn, we're this far. I could kind of catch him.
I don't hate him that much as much as I hate the Giants.
Ahí
Yeah.
les va. Ahí les va. Ahí les va.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily hate the Astros. I hate Correa.
Yeah,
So you
and
hate
I
the
just
Twins
picked him
now.
up.
Well, I don't necessarily hate teams in general, except for
Okay.
the Giants. I can't stand the Giants, but that's just because of
No,
the
no,
bitter
no.
rivalry.
No. You said you will play for the Giants instead of playing with the Yankees. Got correction. Correction. You
I
too.
like
You
that
too,
thought.
Howie. You too, Howie.
I
You
like,
said
yeah,
the
I
same
do.
thing.
Hey,
Hell no.
I
Hell no.
I agree with
Hell
that.
no.
I do. I
Never.
do.
Never. You guys see
I
that
just don't
sign
want to
right
shave
there?
my beard, man.
You guys see that
My,
sign
my
right there?
beard is my
You
calling
guys
call.
see that sign right there? You guys see it? You guys see it, right? It's on the toilet seat. That's what I think about the Giants. Never. I have a Yankee man right here. This Yankee guy right here. Yeah.
You
Like,
like him.
he's good, dude. He's a tall ass dude that can play baseball.
All right.
You like tall guys.
Dude, it's amazing what that man can do, man.
This is
Oh,
really
damn.
surprising to me that with my pick right now going 82 overall, Corey Seager is still available.
And that's if he's still available, I'm gonna pick him. Don't pick him up, please.
I just did.
Yeah, I just did. All right. Well, I'm
Too
gonna go
late,
ahead and pick
Tommy.
up. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up Bregman.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, he's a good, solid player, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick up. I think Yelich is gonna have a really good year this year. So
I
Really?
believe that. I
Yeah.
do believe that.
every
I
player
believe
has an injury.
you know what? I believe the shit that happened to him throughout the past year or two, kind of set him off, whatever. I think he's gonna come back strong this year. Honestly, I really do.
Tony likes talking about big D's. All right, good job, man.
I'm
Yeah,
really
guess
low
what,
on this
Tony?
guy. I didn't think that he was going to turn out to be anything good because I saw what he did, in
Tony
previous
needs to be on the
seasons.
damn
I
show.
just picked up
Fucking
Carlos Rodon, and seeing what the Giants did with Kevin Gosman, they kind of like revamped his career. I think that they actually have the potential to do the same thing with Carlos Rodon to keep
I
it
like
going.
Rodon. I like
Well,
Rodon.
Rodon was really good
I
in
really
2021,
like Rodon.
but every other season before 2021, he was horrible. His ERA was up
Holy
in the
shit.
5s and the
Were we
6s.
here?
2021 was really the only season that he actually did well. So I'm hoping that the park change. What is it called now? It's not AT&T Park anymore, is it?
What? Which one?
Frisco.
Giant.
San Francisco?
Yeah.
It's the shitter.
I like that one better.
That makes sense.
It started from Pac Bell to SBC Park or something like that, and then it went to AT&T.
Verlander.
I
Tony
think it's
took
still
Verlander.
AT&T or something like that. I don't know. Verlander just came out of Tommy John, so we'll see
Yeah,
how he
but
pitches.
he'll probably. I mean, have you seen him in spring?
Damn.
He's
Who
looking
picked up
freaking good, man.
Kershaw?
He is?
Fuck,
Yeah.
man.
Damn. Dude, I need to see who I have.
Ooh,
So-
Lindbergh.
I know who I'm getting next if he's still there.
Who?
Don't
Say
worry
it.
about it.
Dang.
I got 8 picks to go, so hopefully someone doesn't take my player. Jorge Polanco just got taken. I really like Jorge. Oh, Tony just took Tatis with the 99th overall pick, round 9.
A little bit too early,
bitch.
sir.
That's exactly what I said. I was like round 10, right? That's what I said. If he drops to round 10, I'd probably take him.
Jasper saying he had a lot of fun with Tony last year. I think they had a little back and forward going. So I hope it continues this year. Jasper, you keep laying it on him, man. He loves it. He can't defend himself.
I hate and I love my pick. I hate it, but I love it.
Javi, you took my guy.
I know.
You son
That's
of a
why
bitch.
I had him last year, and that's why I said I hate it, but I love it. Because I needed other positions.
That sounds like
hate it, love it, bro.
Like, yeah, hate or love it. Hey, leave it or love it, Tommy. Leave it or love it. What movie is that? Born on 4th of July, man. Tom Cruise.
Hey, isn't he into like a contract thing right now? Like with Pittsburgh?
Who?
Reynolds. The guy I just picked up.
Yeah, they're trying to extend him.
Yep.
Or they're also trying to trade him.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
All right. What do I need?
Said that.
I have 4 starting pitchers, so I'm okay on that.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. I know you guys are worried about picking up your players, but you were talking about Machado earlier. This man is over here talking about the Dodgers put their best squad out there for us, and they barely beat us. Like, dude, it's only spring training. Like, get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me?
Who said that? Who said that?
Machado.
Machado said that?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
funny.
like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Get
Fucking
the hell out of here.
Sour.
Go eat a hot dog, you know?
you guys remember that video that went kind of viral where he said, to someone in the stands, I bet you my paycheck that we'll win a World Series before you guys do?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if he actually paid up.
He never did.
Oh, someone got your boy Jared Walsh, Carlos.
I think I didn't.
I like Walsh.
No.
Well, guess if I have Freeman, so I already picked the first baseman.
All right, I'm gonna need a reliever, and I know Houston is gonna win a lot of games this year, so I'm going their closer with Ryan Presley.
Dude, you guys want to know my starting pitchers? I
Go
got
for it.
Corbin Burns, Julio Urias, Lucas Giolito, Freddie Peralta, and Logan Webb. God damn.
Fucking hey, bro.
And look, I still have Freddie Freeman, Jay Cornsworth, Alex Bregman, and Christian Yelich.
So this is the problem. This is the problem that I see with this is the problem I see with drafting pitchers that early. Is if later on in the draft you come up and you have like one starting pitcher that looks really good, surrounded by a sea of crap, you can't really take that starting pitcher anymore. I mean, you can, but it's just going to be it's too pitcher heavy,
Not really, because you're talking about Freddie Freeman, Jake's Cornersworth. He plays pretty well.
Nah,
and you can put him on a lot of
trash.
Dude, this guy's a 280 batter, man. With the Padres have a big time lineup.
280 batting average, but he doesn't play every day.
He plays every day.
He doesn't. Look, how many games did he play last year?
Look it up. I'm pretty sure he played.
Right
I'm pretty sure he played more than 100 games.
Oh yeah,
there's
160 games.
160 games. That's more than 2/3 of the season. Like, this man can play anywhere in the field. And then you have Alex Bregman.
He hit 266 last year with 21 home runs.
That's not bad.
And he did play the whole season, 152 games.
There you go.
But 21 home runs, and he played the whole season, and he already has his man strength because he was already 27.
Oh, he's that old?
Damn. Yeah. So he's going into his age 28 season. He came up kind of late. He came up into the bigs at 26 years old. So in 2020, he played 54 games, which is basically a whole season because it was only 60 games.
Mhm.
And then last year he played 152.
Okay.
And let's see, stolen bases, he only had 4. Batting average was 266. The year before was 285. On base percentage 340. Slug percentage was 460. He's an 808 OPS guy in his career, which
Okay.
how long? I mean, it's a very small sample size because we only seen him for 2 years. But
But in those 2 years, he's proven to play like pretty well.
He's a good utility.
Yeah, exactly.
But I wouldn't want him as like my starting anything.
Really?
If I had a corner infield spot, middle infield spot, or utility, then those are like the places that I would like to pick up.
But we're talking about the Padres. He can start anywhere.
Wait, who are we talking about?
We're talking
Jake
about
Cronenworth.
Jay's Corner. Yeah, Jake Cornersworth. Did I say it right? I hope I did.
Good enough.
The fact that you can't pronounce his fucking name tells you everything.
Czechoslovakia.
that was easier.
Jasper just took Craig Kimbrell.
Oh,
what?
A closer?
Yeah.
And that's what we started talking about.
Hold on. How? Okay. I hate that pick because the Dodgers have so much depth at relief where they could put in Gatterall for the closing spot. Why not do that? No,
he's too young.
Well, okay, so when are you gonna give him the opportunity? You get me? Like he's proven himself in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. And he got rocked. He's gotten
Yes
rocked.
Yes and
he's
no.
gotten rocked because if it wasn't for Cody Bellinger in 2020 stealing that home run off of Tatis, we would have lost that game. And then you have a different scenario.
All right. Okay. So, do you like Kimbrel better than Kenley Jansen?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying.
You know what I'm saying? That's where
they lost a good closer. Look, we complain about Kenley Jansen losing a lot of games for us, but at the end of the day, this man delivered a lot of times. And as a Dodger fan, we forget that this man was doing a good job on the mound.
But he wasn't.
But he was
doing a good job.
He was. He's the saves leader, man.
Yeah, but hold on. Let me do my pick real quick.
No, just get a shitty pick.
Yeah, go ahead and pick up Grisham from the Padres.
All right, so how many times have you seen Kenley Jansen get the save with bases loaded that he loaded himself?
Fuck, I hate it.
Yeah, I hate it too.
I hate that shit.
He gets himself into these jams, and that is a problem. That's a huge problem because one mistake,
but did he close the game?
And then he would blow the game.
But did he close the game?
It doesn't matter.
No, it does because look at Kimbrel. Look at Kimbrel. Kimbrel blew it with the White Sox. Ask Jasper. Jasper, you're a big White Sox fan. Did you hate seeing Kimbrel come in, or did you like it? Because to be honest, I would rather see like Kenley come in out of the bullpen, load the bases, and still get the save. Yeah, I'm gonna have a heart attack, but I'd rather have him than to give up a two-run home run like in 5 minutes than the 15 that Kenley Jansen is taking to save the game.
Because we're giving Lindor a pass for joining a new team.
I'm not,
and not playing up to par.
I'm not.
And
I never did.
The same thing with Goldschmidt. The same thing with Arenado. The same thing with Story.
But I'm not giving Lindor a pass. I've always told you guys he's on a decline.
Look, 2021 stats. All right, for Craig Kimbrel. Now, when he was with the Cubs, he had a .49 ERA in 39 games.
39 games.
39 games, a .49 ERA. He gets traded to the White Sox, and then he boasts a 5.09 ERA in 24 games. So going from the Cubs and being elite, his ERA under 1 and pitching more games than he did in White Sox, he goes over to the South Side and then he starts messing up. Now, what changed? Just the venue. So
You're going from a team that wasn't doing anything to a team that's doing something.
Well, he went from a team that he was the closer, going to the White Sox where he was trying to be the closer. He was battling it out with Liam Hendricks. So he had all this pressure on himself to try to become that closer that he once was before. You know, so now going to the Dodgers, that, in my opinion, developed their pitchers better than almost any other team in baseball. I think that he's going to be elite again. A .49 ERA in 30-something games? That's amazing.
I mean, it's valid. It's valid. You know, it's really valid what you're saying, but it's just looking at the way that he pitched. So we know him from the Braves, right? He pitched for the Braves. He was the closer for the Braves, and he did okay. He did all right. He never pitched in the playoffs because the Dodgers actually beat the other relievers when he was with the Braves. Then he goes to Chicago. He pitches well, but the team never made it anywhere. That's when they were struggling. He goes to a team that's contending again with the White Sox, and he did not post a good ERA. Look, Jasper's saying Kimbrel sucked with the White Sox. Like, yeah, he did. And we're getting that, and hopefully the pitching coaches for the Dodgers can go ahead and say, hey, this is what's wrong with your mechanics, and we can fix it. And they fix it right on time before he gets even worse. This man throws 100 miles per hour. I love that about a pitcher.
Like I like the fact when he played with the Red Sox, right?
Yeah,
he played with the Red Sox.
I forgot.
He was fucking holy shit, right? And then all of a sudden, like, he got traded, and to me, he just wasn't. He wasn't the same, dude. I don't know. Hold on, it's my pick.
Thank you for answering, Jasper. Right. I needed that.
Check this out. In 2019, when he went to the Cubs, he had a 6.53 ERA. And then in 2020, he had a 5.28 ERA. And then 2021, he had a .39 ERA. So something clicked for him. And then he moves over to the South Side and then gets a 5.09 ERA. So what do you trust more? Do you trust the 39 games that he had in Chicago or in the Cubs lineup, or do you trust the 5.09 ERA that he had with the White Sox? After the season was done, even though he had a 5.09 ERA with the White Sox, he finished the season with a 2.26 ERA. 2.26 is elite.
Okay, so what if there's something wrong with his arm? That's why
my thing is the fact that
it come up in
the fact that Carlos is wearing a White Sox hat.
What? I'm wearing a White Sox hat. I'm wearing a White Sox hat because AJ Pollock went to the White Sox, and I agree with you, Javi. I didn't like the trade either. I didn't.
Horrible trade.
It's just Pollock was one of those guys for me that it's behind the scenes guy where he's a jokester and stuff like that carried a team. We're talking about like remember Kike, he was exposed and everything. He came out and he was a jokester, right? But Pollock, to all these guys that were there, like Justin Turner always says he's one of the funniest guys in the clubhouse. To me,
yeah, exactly. And
you need that in the clubhouse.
Yeah, and to me, it's like when the offense wasn't doing its thing, like you got your big stars that weren't pulling through. He was the one fucking guy that came through. He was the one person that put it on, and this happened in the playoffs, man.
He was very clutch.
When you most needed it, and he was there, and that's why when I saw this trade, I was so heartbroken. I was like, "Oh my god, really?" Like,
did you go to sleep though? Did you go to sleep and you were like, "Man, I'm not gonna wake up." I'm depressed.
I kind of didn't, dude. I mean, shit.
All right. So Hendricks messed up a lot too. Remember, in the playoffs, he gave up a lot. He gave up the home runs and runs for them to tie the game and to go. They lost it in the playoffs. It wasn't because of Kimbrel, but because Kimbrel didn't do so well in the season. Guess what? He's an odd man out. And who did we give up? We gave up something huge for the White Sox. So that's why I picked the White Sox.
Huge.
He is a huge part of the Dodgers, man. Think about it. The reason why the Dodgers had 105 wins was because he put in work. He was one of the players that did not get injured last year. I know he gets injured. I know he's one of those players that got injured a lot in the past seasons. But if this man comes to the White Sox and plays well for the White Sox, remember, he already won a World Series. He could get him there. He could get them to that finish line. And I'm not saying they're going to win the World Series, but they can get to the World Series. They can beat the Yankees. They can beat the Blue Jays. They have pitching and they have hitting. So, I mean, it's just I just don't like that trade. It's a bigger trade for the White Sox than it is for the Dodgers. And a
I
lot of
don't think
Dodger
so.
fans, you don't think so?
You guys are a lot higher on AJ Pollock than I am.
Dang. And AJ Pollock is a 270, 280 hitter, dude. Like that's what the White Sox need. They need a veteran player.
I hear a lot of people, they talk about it and they say they both get injured. They're both injury prone, and that's why they feel like the White Sox pick is better than what the Dodgers got out of it. Um, I just think it all comes down to a player. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Um, Pollock was there when the Dodgers needed him. Kimbrel has always been like on and off, and I don't know. To me, Kimbrel has always been legit when he was with the Sox than he was with the other teams. He's just been, to me, he's just been on and off with other teams and not with like how he played with when he was with the Sox. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean?
And I hope I'm wrong. Hope I'm wrong. I hope.
Yeah, no,
I
definitely.
hope I'm
Definitely.
completely wrong, dude. Like I don't want.
Definitely.
Like, but the best the trade that happened, I think the White Sox came up. And
if
Jasper,
if
look,
Kimbrel,
Jasper just put it. I like Pollock in the White Sox lineup. Like he just said, like
dude,
he's a White Sox fan. He's a White Sox fan.
I like Pollock in the White Sox lineup too. I'm not saying he's not a good player, but the way that you're making it sound is you think that he's actually like a game changer.
He is a game changer. How many games did he win for the Dodgers?
He is.
How many games did he win for the Dodgers? In August, in the dog years, when they needed someone,
if you think about the offense that the Dodgers were putting out there when the Dodgers were not putting out the offense, Pollock kind of came through in those instances. Is I guess what I'm trying to say. So to me, he was a more integral part of what the Dodgers were when they went to the playoffs, as opposed to Kimbrel. Kimbrel, like what does he play for? He plays for you at the end of the game when you got to close it out. Blah blah blah. Right?
We don't know what the Dodgers are going to use him as.
But he's a closer.
So is Trinan.
But they're not using him as a closer.
Well, they've already announced that Blake Trinan is going to be the guy that's not necessarily going to close out the ninth. But when there's a situation where they know that him with the most experience and basically having the best arm in the bullpen, he's going to be used wherever they need him. So if you have the 3, 4, and 5 guy coming up in the lineup in the 8th inning, then they're going to put Blake Trinan to close out the 8th inning. Now, that doesn't mean that his value is any lower than the guy that goes into the 9th inning, because actually it means his value is higher, because the guy that comes into the 9th inning that closes out the game with the 6th, 7th, and 8th guy, it means that you trust him a little bit less than you do facing the lineup, the 3, 4, and 5 guys.
Right.
So with AJ Pollock, when's the last time we saw a full season from him?
No, obviously it's been a while.
2015. So it's been 7 years. That was the last time that he actually played a full season, not counting the 2020 season. 2020, he played 55 games, which was only 5 games shy of the full season. But the last time that we actually saw AJ Pollock in the lineup, basically the whole season, was 2015.
Okay, well, let me pose this question for you then.
He's 30. He's going to be 34 years old.
Okay, I agree. That's fine. But he's been injured, right? So you just said earlier, you said that Kimbrel was battling it out with Hendricks. I don't know if I said it right. And they're battling out. You have Trinan with the Dodgers. He's not a closer. He knows his role, but this man can close a game, right? Mm-hmm. He doesn't have that pressure. But then you have Kimbrel that's gonna have that pressure. You just said it. He had pressure in the White Sox. Is he gonna feel it by Trinan this year? That's the same question you had with the White Sox.
That's the thing with Dave Roberts, is he already said that he's not going to pick a closer. He's going to put the reliever in whatever situation he believes that he's going to be successful. So when it comes to Blake Treinen is not necessarily the closer. He's not going to get the ninth inning every single time.
No,
But
he's not. He's not.
what he is going to get is the highest leverage situations. So the Dodgers are not going to have a setup guy and a closer. They're going to have a bullpen full of great arms. And Treinen has already said that Dave Roberts told him that if you have the 3, 4, and 5 guy coming up in the 8th inning, Treinen's the guy. And then whoever comes in the 9th inning, whether it's Kimbrel or Bruce Dog Gratterall or whoever it is, gets the 6, 7, and 8 guy, and it's a lot less pressure on them. Yeah. He trusts Blake Treinen in those high leverage situations more than he trusts any other reliever in the bullpen.
Yeah, I agree.
So he's not really fighting for a spot. In the White Sox organization, he was fighting for a spot because Liam Hendricks is the closer. He was the closer and is the closer. So he was trying to make it so that way, he actually had a chance to become the closer. But now with the Dodgers mentality saying that we don't have a closer, we're just going to go with situational hitting and pitching, it's a little bit different. It's a little less stress off their heads. And I think that the Dodgers really got something that they're going to have a diamond in the rough when it comes to Craig Kimbrel.
Well, I hope I'm wrong, and I hope you're right. And I mean, you never know until the season starts and the season gets going, and you get into it into September, into October. That's where it really counts in October. I know you need to win the season, so you can get to October, but from what I've seen so far, I just feel like that trade for me, it was one of those trades where it's like, why do you need to do that? Where you have Gratterall and you have Treinen there. So
these late picks suck. I hate it.
It's okay. It's okay. It happens. It happens. What happened?
I said I hate these picks in the late rounds. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's why we stopped talking about them, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it just whatever. I don't even know what to do anymore. I'm a pick.
Yeah, that's going to be the problem in the podcast league, dude.
This is why
for 16 teams. Yeah, it's going to be a problem.
This is why it gets interesting now, right? Like, especially if you're in a league where there's a shit ton of teams, like this is where you pay attention, right? You got to make those picks that are going to make it worthwhile.
You think so? I don't even know anymore, man.
Because you're wearing the fucking Sox hat, fool. That's why.
Dude, why are you having against the Sox? I'm a baseball fan. Everybody knows. Everybody on this show knows I'm a Dodger, like diehard Dodger fan. I'm wearing the foot. I am. I would never wear a Giants hat. Never.
Hey, I think you secretly like
never wear a Giants hat. I would never wear a San Francisco Giants hat. Anything San Francisco, period. Never. Never.
You're a liar.
No, record it. Oh, it was recording here. So never would wear that. So I'm wearing a White Sox fan. That's fine. I mean, a White Sox hat.
White Sox fan. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Dude, I think, man. I have a White Sox hat. I have the Nationals hat. I have the Cardinals hat. I have a Padres hat. I have A's hat, which I like. That's another team I feel like it's an intimidating team. The green and yellow.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like my high school.
Yeah. What's up? Ask me.
Why do you not have a Real Talk baseball hat?
Because we're in the process of making those.
I have one.
You do?
Where?
I want to see it. Go where?
You want to go get it?
Yes.
Oh, it's a Pennsylvania thing.
Take you off the thing for now. Dude, it's crazy, man. I have a bunch of hats. I do not own a San Francisco Giant hat.
I know.
Never wore one.
I don't either.
Dude, but you did say you will play for the Giants over the Yankees. And that's forever recorded. That's forever going to be there. And that's what it is. Yeah, but the Yankees don't play in our division. They're their rivals, they're World Series rivals. But we play the Giants year in, year out, so that's going to be there. I would rather play for the Yankees than play for the Giants. That's an elite team. It's like saying I will play for the Lakers instead of the Celtics if I was for Boston.
Damn, that's horrible.
Exactly. Think about it. Think about it. If you're from LA, and you say, I want to play for the Celtics, how does that sound? Bad, right? That's the
Yeah.
same thing, dude. That's the same thing. That's the same thing. So it's like,
Man, I don't know, bro. I
yeah,
don't
no,
know.
it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's just no,
Jasper's like the Reds.
the Reds. Uh, I guess you wouldn't play for the Reds, or you'll play for the Reds. Which one would you? Which one is it? Or do you hate the Reds? I don't know. Is it because of the wait? Do you remember the 1919 World Series? The White Sox scandal? They
Fuck. Yeah,
yeah,
I don't remember it that far, fool.
yeah. Well, the White Sox. So what happened with the White Sox is that they went ahead and they gave up and they just let the other team
Yo, I
go
need that
ahead.
hat right there.
You
Yeah,
like that?
Yeah, I want that.
well, we need to put it with the new label.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the
I don't know.
process
I
of
kind of
making.
want to change up the new logo too. I feel like it's too much color.
What? I
Yeah.
like it.
I
It
don't
looks good on a freaking patch. I'm pretty sure.
I don't even know if Javi knows what the new one looks like.
I'm
Oh,
pretty
you
I
can
sure
don't.
he
see it in
knows.
the top corner. Where is it? Right up there.
Yeah, look to your right.
Oh,
Look to your right.
huh.
So I'm
Okay.
think, I'm trying to make some labels. I mean, not labels. Well, some what's he call it? Some stickers because I'm gonna go somewhere soon and I need to drop
Mm,
those off wherever I
That's
go.
sick.
Yeah, and I need to send some to you guys because you guys say you guys gonna go to a few games, and you guys need to drop some labels out. I mean labels. God damn, I keep saying labels.
Hey,
Stickers
is
out
there
there.
any good? Hey, is there any good food at Citizens Park?
Mm,
No carne asada. I know that.
nah. I mean, nothing
Fucking
can
a.
really nothing nothing can really beat the Camacho's nachos at Dodger Stadium, man.
Fuck.
Camacho's nachos. What the frick
No.
is that?
That's the one that
Never
comes
tried it.
in the bucket helmet
Ah, okay.
with like the jalapenos and the
No.
sour
Hey, no.
cream and
No
all that.
garlic
Oh,
fries. No garlic fries.
Dude, Jasper just said he'll play for the Reds. He probably needs to like show some muscle or
Fuck,
something because
bro.
you know how they have the sleeveless. You know what, the Reds are a historic team too. Like
yeah.
they're from the back in the days. Like I really don't know their whole history, but I do remember Pete Rose, and that man could hit. And I think he should be in the Hall of Fame.
I agree.
Yeah. Hey, Jasper just said he needs some RTB swag. Yes, I do too. And once we get it, we'll deliver it to you guys for sure. Especially if you've been on our shows for a while. What's going on here? John Bravo, Popusas, and
Oh, I
we're
like
talking about
pupusas.
you.
Damn right, baby.
There you go, Javi,
Pura
Popusas for
salvatrucha,
you.
baby.
There you go for you, dude.
Come on, baby. That's what we need.
uh, what's up, John Bravo? I mean, thank you for coming in and posting your question. We have you on here. Dude, is there any more questions you guys want answered, or we can talk baseball all day.
Yo, are we okay? Our
We're
teams
still
are
live.
complete. Are we gonna? I mean, are we? Do we tell the fans what's up?
I mean, I don't know.
I think
It's
we
up
can
to you
go
guys.
over it on the next show. I mean,
All
Yeah,
right,
tomorrow
sure.
before we do the draft, we can get on like 10 minutes early and just kind of
Oh, we get like
share like what our teams were.
we get graded on this, right? On
Yeah.
email.
yeah, you get graded.
All right.
I got an A plus plus.
I won.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I wanted to say this for a while. Like I know what the hell Tony did what? Yes. What is he talking about? Mock
he he likes
mock
balls.
review.
Mock review.
Dude, yes. What is he saying? Do it quick. Man, I
Well,
grew
he
up
likes
watching the
balls in
Big
his
Red
mouth. That's why.
Machine. Oh, Jasper, I've heard of I heard of that. I didn't live it, but I know my dad was talking about it.
Was that
Oh,
Reds?
yeah, the Big Red
The
Machine.
Reds? Yep.
Yeah, it was I dude, it was
Yeah.
like the biggest team in the I want to say 70s, 80s, 70s, 80s. I don't know much about it because like I mean, we didn't get to
Is
see
that
a
with
lot of that over here.
is that with Larkin? Larkin in there
No,
somewhere?
Barry Larkin was the 90s. Barry Larkin was the
Mm.
90s. I
Fucking
don't know.
Yeah.
encyclopedia over here, man.
I don't even know if they won the World Series with Barry Larkin in the 90s. I think 90 is when they won it because 89 is the A's. So 90 is when the Reds won the last World Series, I believe. So
That's when I remember like the Reds is with Larkin. That was like
yeah,
the
Barry
earliest that I
Larkin.
remember.
Yeah, Barry Larkin was a huge player. Like he was a big shortstop. So
Hell
you
yeah.
had Aaron Boone. Remember Aaron Boone, the
Oh
Yankees coach playing
damn.
third base? Yeah, like you had Sean Casey. God damn.
Oh
These
shit.
dudes were huge, man. God
Holy
damn.
fuck.
Like, yeah. So these guys, if if we have like 24 hours of a marathon, we can I can bring up
Too
players
much.
from back in the
Too
days.
much to talk about,
Isn't
bro.
Sean
Too much.
Casey like a governor now or something?
Is he?
I think
I don't
so.
know. I don't even know. So like I understand him growing up watching the big red machine because I think our generation we grew up watching the Braves going to the playoffs year after year after year.
Yeah,
David
see,
Justice, Terry Pendleton, Smoltz, Tom Glavine, like
Maddox. That
Maddie,
that's
dude.
that's what I remember.
Yeah, and that's why there's so many Braves fans from our generation, like because
Yeah,
those were the teams
who
that were
was
going
that?
after.
Who was the closer?
I think in that time it
Con-
was
controversial closer.
oh yeah, I think it was dang dude, Rocker, John Rocker.
Oh,
Oh
there
my
you go.
god,
John
this dude,
fucking
he
Rocker,
would like
bro.
remember with the
Yo,
glove.
man. Bro,
Oh
holy
man,
shit.
yeah, dude. Will
Dude,
watch that
yeah.
video. Watch a video of John Rocker. This man, he was really controversial, man. Really
Mm-hmm.
controversial. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's amazing. All right,
Crazy.
well, why mock draft and not do the review, dude?
We're waiting, foo.
Yeah, we're waiting to get the review.
Get
Like,
on the show, bro.
yeah, like, well, what are you talking about? Um, anything else? Do you remember, Will? I mean, Will, Javi, anything from back in the days? We can
Mm.
clear up right now since we're waiting for our grade. I
All I'm
know.
gonna say. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No.
Well,
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Say it. Say it.
all I'm gonna say is I really enjoy doing all this stuff with you guys. And I've learned a lot from you guys. And the fact that we have this many followers tells us that Anthony is naked. Oh, fucking Tony.
I'll be
Like,
right over, Tony.
Oh, yeah, look. So Jasper just said Maddox is his all-time favorite.
dude,
Greg Maddox. Oh
Maddox.
man, that man knew how to paint the corners, how to
Yo,
do it was just something.
one
I
of the most
hated when he
under,
was with the Braves though.
one
He
of the
was
most
so
yo, to me, he was one of the most underrated pitchers of all time because not a lot of people talk about him.
because he didn't throw that
But
hard.
I
He
know,
didn't throw
but
as hard as
wait, but
Smokes and
when
Avery
you
and
say
and,
when you
and
say Maddox, everybody's like, "Oh shit, Maddox!
now.
Holy crap!" Right? It's man, that's when I really started watching baseball. Is like the whole Maddox, Glavin, Schmaltz, Rocker, all these
Avery,
guys, dude.
Steve Avery.
The
Don't forget
the
Steve Avery
Bra-
was part of that line,
dude,
that starting lineup.
the Braves were insane. Pitching wise, they were insane. It
Yeah,
was
they were.
ridiculous.
They were, and they're
Ridiculous.
trying to compare them to the starting pitchers that they have now. That starting pitching
Um,
to now,
yeah, I don't know about that.
dude, man, my fantasy grade was what? Okay, I don't even have it.
Just say it. Just say it, bro.
I
Just
can't
say
pull
it.
it up. It says that
Tony got an A minus.
Fuck. I got a
Tony got
horrible
a.
grade.
You got a what?
I got a horrible grade.
What'd you get?
A B plus.
That's not
That's
horrible,
not horrible.
It
dude. I got a
is.
B.
I haven't gotten
Well,
mine yet.
I went up to you.
I got a B. Hey, but
Is it maybe
B's
because I
70 degrees.
drafted later? I was the number 10 pick, so I
I'm
get
number
mine
12.
after you guys.
No,
I'm
you
number
should have
12.
got yours.
I didn't get it yet.
Tony, your team sucks, by the way. Just want to say that, put that out there on there. Hey. Tony got it.
I guess I'm not mad about it.
Yeah. Oh well. Let's see. Who's this? Who's this? John Bravo, suck them up already, Chavi. Like I think he's your fan here, Chavi.
John Bravo. Sucked them up already. Chavi. Hmm. Johnny Bravo. You know who I think that is?
Juan Ancho.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yep,
Yeah. Is that it?
bro. He
Yeah.
texted me before this shit. He's like,
Ah.
hey, on the fucking podcast, bro.
All right. There
I'm
you
like,
go.
fuck you.
Got him. Got
He
him.
mad. He mad.
Dude, what the
Maddox
hell?
was an Arctic out there. He was really good. He was really, really good. Tony, you got the D? Nice.
He sure did.
I already read your team. I don't like it because it's not my team.
He said A minus.
I like Xavi.
I
Felix
still have
doesn't like
my
Xavi. Felix, what you get? What grade did you get for your fantasy? Put it on here, man. We want to.
A ver, ponlo.
Yeah, we want to see. We want to see
Un
the
shot de
grade.
tequila de volada. Unas pupusas.
Or you know what? Since he's from Puerto Rico, un shot de Don Q.
Oh,
Rum.
don't cool.
Don Q. Yeah.
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 Hey, I got that shit, fool.
Yeah. So one of my friends, he gave me a shot from Puerto Rico, Don Q. Oh man, that thing is good. It's rum. So yeah.
Oh,
What's up? You haven't got it?
I still haven't got it, man.
You probably have T-Mobile. Down
You got.
I do have T-Mobile.
I did too, and I got it. Shit.
Okay.
T-Mobile is dope, dude. That's how I get the free MLB TV.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch over pretty soon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch over.
It's
Yeah,
coming
Willie
on
hooked me up.
Tuesday.
Willie hooked me up.
Yeah. Damn, we reached the
Wow.
2-hour mark on here.
Our longest show ever.
I think so.
No shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
see,
so.
Tony's over there fucking laughing. Bitch, get your ass on here.
Too late, man. If he's gonna get on here, he's gonna be like, "Oh,
Um,
what are we talking about?" Nah,
What's going on,
tequila
bro?
vodka with grapefruit is my drink today. Vodka, man. My vodka was my go-to when I was
Yo,
22,
vodka
23.
with grapefruit? Is that a thing?
Yeah, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it could be
Huh.
purple or it can be pink. Remember?
It could be blue. It could be brown.
It could be burr.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Hey,
man, yeah,
Felix,
dude.
¿qué clase de vodka? Let me know, cause my wife likes grapefruit. That's why
Dude, the vodka that I used to drink was Belvedere.
I like
Because
Belvedere.
Come on.
yeah,
What the
because
hell?
it didn't give me a
Belvedere, it
hangover.
was like to me it was Belvedere or Grey Goose.
Hey, if you're drinking out there, make sure you drink responsibly. Just want to say that out there.
Damn, 50-50.
You know, like stay home. You know, don't
Tony,
drive. Don't do
please
none of that.
drink responsibly, bitch.
Yeah, dude. Like, damn. Like, Xavi have something better than there. What do you have there, Javi? He wants to know.
Well, shit, I got a bat.
Jasper, thanks, man. It's always a pleasure to it's always a pleasure to talk baseball and like you guys comment.
Yo, I
thanks
would
for
like
the
to meet
cool
this
stuff.
guy, Jasper.
Yeah.
I feel like he knows what the fuck he's talking about.
Everybody on this
I
show
think
knows what they're
I
talking
think
about.
Jasper and Felix live pretty close to each other. I
Really?
think you're both in Indiana, right?
Really?
Yeah,
That's not
Jasper, you're in
far.
Indiana, right?
That's not far from PA, dude. We got to make it happen.
Yeah, and you guys can live on
That's
some merch.
actually it's pretty far, man.
Is it far?
Felix lives in Indianapolis.
Indianapolis Colts. Oh yeah.
Yeah, whack.
That's how I know my states, dude. I I relate them to the sports,
football
and things
teams.
like that. Hey, or baseball, hockey, anything. Like I relate them to, and like I know my
Dude,
states.
it's an 11-hour drive to Indiana, man.
That's not that
That's-
far,
that's-
dude.
No, that's far. That's far.
Not that
After you
far.
just drove across the whole country, maybe.
Hey, I got used to it, bruh.
Damn. Don
That-
Q, yeah, I love Don Q, man. Hey,
I think I have that.
mi amigo de Puerto Rico me trajo un shot de Don
Honey.
Q. Oh my God.
Man,
So good, so good,
man,
really good. Yeah. So
come here.
big ups for Felix, man. We need to bring him on the
Wow.
show. Will, remember I said we were gonna bring him on.
Really,
Yeah.
Dick?
Yeah. Hey, so I just wanted to throw this out there before we sign off. I know we hit the 2 hour mark. Will was on the podcast with Felix because they have their own, and dude, it's just crazy how much how we find people that are doing the same thing that we are, and it's just so much love with the podcast community, man. It's just a lot of people just talking about what they want to talk about, and you find these little resources and helpful tools with these people. It's just so amazing. You meet people from across the world because it is the world. It's not just a country; it's the world, and it's fun, man. It's really
Yeah.
fun, really fun. So
So Jasper said that he's in Larwell, Indiana. Isn't the minor league team the Mad Dogs, the Larwell Mad Dogs?
don't go, yeah.
I
Damn.
told you I had this shit, bro.
Hey, make sure you say drink responsibly.
Drink
So
responsibly.
Felix
Sounds
said
key.
he got a B on his
Oh,
draft.
he
What
didn't get
what
a
if
Q.
we inhale responsibly?
He didn't get a
Yeah, I
Q.
mean, hell, he could do that too. Then will Indiana. Hey, Felix, are you nearby Jasper? Like like you guys are in the same, maybe in the
Lord,
same county or
whoop,
something like that.
whoop,
Yep.
whoop.
Whoop whoop. Yep. Tomorrow.
Dude, I still haven't got it. What the hell?
Ahí te va,
We're
Felix.
waiting for you. We're waiting for you, Will, to give us your grade because you
Fucking
say
Will,
you're the
bruh.
expert, and we want to make sure that you got a B or less. That's messed up, huh?
Yo, if I get anything less than an A, I'm gonna be upset.
You're not gonna sleep tonight, huh?
I hope you get. I hope
Basically,
you get anything less than an A, bro.
I'm gonna cry myself to sleep.
Damn. You should play some J2. Cry me a river. Oh man. Yeah. Dude, tell it, man. We could talk music all day too,
Oh, don't
Anyway,
even go there, bro. That's a totally different show.
I know, I know,
What the hell?
dude. It's what I was saying earlier, Javi. I think you stepped off. I'm just saying that we're meeting people from I want to say across the world because there's different countries involved. So it's amazing how the community is just like with the podcast and stuff like that. You get to talk to
Yeah.
people and we're not on the tube, which means the TV, but the new way of seeing people around the world is the internet. And
Yeah.
we're doing it, and I guess it's working so far. So
I
we'll see.
I just hope that when people tune in and they see what we talk about, like we're keeping it real. That's why it's called Real Talk Baseball. Um, and we just want to bring people in here that really want to learn what we're talking about. About baseball statistic, and not only in a fantasy baseball perspective, but just as baseball overall. You know, like it's funny. I just told my brother a couple days ago that I did a podcast, and he was like, "Holy shit, you're doing a podcast!" And I'm like, "Dude, tune in." You know, and he knows people, and then people know baseball, and it just grows. You know what I mean? And I just hope like people take in the information that we're trying to give them, whether you're a fantasy baseball player or just a baseball enthusiast overall. You take it in. Um, we don't bullshit. You know what I mean? Like we haven't been around as long as other podcasts have been on, but we try to keep it real, and that's hence the name, Real Talk Baseball.
Damn,
You know,
was
That's
that
deep,
deep?
dog.
deep, deep. It,
That's
You're
hey,
deep.
gonna make me cry
it's
again, man.
it's as deep as it's gonna go, unless you want it deeper, bruh.
Dude.
I
Hey,
like it really deep.
hey, ¿sabes qué?
Oh, there you go.
That's another topic for another day. Hey, so, hey, so Felix said let's have a meeting. You guys should have a meeting out in the East Coast. Set it up.
Felix, vamos, papi, vamos,
There you go,
cuando tú quieras.
dude.
Yeah, but since there's two of us over here, that means that you got to come over here though, because that's a really long drive, man.
who's that? Who? What? To me? Oh,
Oh,
Felix.
for Felix.
Yeah, you too, man. You
Uh,
said you were gonna come visit. You never visit
Get
yet.
your ass over here in PA, fool. In
dude,
boring
but you guys
country.
have to take me to the stadiums though. I can't just go and be like, we're gonna do a podcast and then come back home. No, I gotta go visit all like a bunch of stadiums and I go out.
That's the plan, Doug.
All right, so if
Yo,
I do
there's
go
a
out there,
hey,
I would
hey.
want to see Pittsburgh because that's the most intimidating team, right, Javi?
That's far. That's far.
No,
It's all
the
right.
uniform.
It's
It's 3
intimidating.
hours, 4
Okay,
hours.
so look, 3 hours. We could drive out there and then we could drive to Philly.
It's
watch
not
a game
3
there.
hours.
All right,
It's
whatever it is.
4 hours. But hey,
Let's
here's the
see.
thing: you put Jeff in the mix. It's a four.
Five
it's
and a half.
3. It's a no. You put Jeff in the mix. It's a 2.5 hour drive, bro. Trust. Yeah.
Well, maybe from your house because you're a lot closer than I am.
Well, then you
What?
sleep over the pad.
Look, okay, I got a question. Since we're talking about the Pittsburgh Pirates, do you guys feel like Roberto Clemente, number 21, should be retired all across baseball? Tell me why, yes or why not.
Mm,
I'm just posing the question because I feel like Roberto Clemente was a big old player back when he played. So and I mean what he did was so great that he was trying to. I think he was flying a plane to Nicaragua to give people essentials because they had a big earthquake or I forget what it was the story, but he died in a plane crash and he was a big influence on Hispanic players. So is it fair to say or what do you guys think about it? Like they're trying to and I seen this question somewhere. And number 21, should it be retired? I know 21 is worn from a lot of players. And
Mm.
I don't know if they wear it because of him or they wear it because to all the ones up above, when they hit the home run, they go boom, boom, and bop up. So I don't know if it's that or it's Roberto Clemente. So that's why I'm saying, would it be a number that should be retired? And
Shit.
what do you think?
That's a good question.
I don't think I know enough about the dude to really make that answer.
Yeah.
I know the reason why Jackie Robinson's number was retired,
Yeah.
and I believe everyone knows that. But Roberto Clemente, I felt like I don't know enough about him to make my own decision about that.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about it too, just like Will is. The only reason I would say like, yeah, because Latino,
Yeah.
and the fact that he was an integral part of that how do I say it?
You got to think about it, right?
Well, no, not think about it. I'm trying to find the word. Fuck.
It just doesn't come out. Will, you still haven't got your grade, dude?
No, man. I keep on refreshing and it's not coming up.
Damn, you probably did horrible. Then there's no grade for you. Just playing. Javi, what'd you think? Man?
To me, it's just like a whole international type of thing with him,
Yeah.
But it's like what Will said. Like I never really dove into Clemente like that. I just know Pittsburgh, and that's why I mentioned the uniform. 'Cause
Yeah.
I remember Clemente,
Yeah.
what he wore, black and yellow. I remember that shit. But I
Yeah.
didn't know that he stood for other things. You know what I mean? So that's kind
Yeah,
of
he
why
was a
I'm like,
humanitarian. So he used to he helped a lot of people, dude. So I mean, I'm just throwing from what I know. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make a video off of it and just put it on TikTok, Facebook, and all that stuff. So it's just I think it's something that needs to be mentioned. I think it's something not now. Like I'm not saying now for baseball people now. Like I said, 21 is worn all across baseball, like from big players, dude. And
so you're saying like, why not retire that?
I'm not saying retire it. I'm just saying like the question was, should they be
Would
retired?
you?
Or
Would
would you
you?
retire it? Yeah, like number 42.
What would you? I'm asking
Me
you.
myself, like
Yeah.
it's like I said, I want to make a video first before I reveal my answer,
Mm.
because
Oh, I got it.
a lot of people need to know about Roberto Clemente, and I think it's
F.
a really important thing. What is it, man? Go ahead.
F.
A plus.
Bullshit.
Nah.
A plus, fellas. A plus.
Bullshit.
Tony, you
Yep.
lost the draft. What you get, Tony? I don't
All in the
remember
good
what
day's
you get.
work.
Wow, look, Tony said William Chavi blow.
He's jealous,
Get on
man. He's
get on
jealous
the
because he
show,
got an A
bitch.
minus.
Get on the show, bitch.
All right, guys. So we reached the end of the show because we've been on here for what is it, 2
Well,
hours and 30
one thing that
minutes?
we didn't get to
So,
talk about is finalizing the settings in our fantasy league.
I know we didn't because people were asking questions and we started on fire. Like we just kept going with it and we didn't do
El
anything of that.
Fuego.
All right,
And
so real quick, I'm just gonna tell you, if you go to our league and you go to players and you click view all and click on projected points, so that way you can see who's projected to get the highest, and then it goes from there.
uh-huh.
I honestly I think it's pretty spot on. I don't think that I really need to change anything.
I don't like
Tony
it.
is saying
I mean, I like it.
Tony is saying that some stuff needs to be changed. Like he wants to change the wins to 5 points instead
Oh
of
my
3 points.
god.
No.
But so I did
Get
that.
on
I
get
did
on the
like a little
show.
trial.
Get on the
So when I
show.
changed it, then all of a sudden, guys like Garrett Cole became more valuable than Juan Soto. And I
No.
don't think it should be that way. I
No,
think Juan
keep it.
Soto is definitely more valuable than Garrett Cole. So
Keep it 3.
I don't want to make it so that way pitchers are so much more valuable than hitters. And on the flip side, I don't want to make it so that way hitters are much more valuable than pitchers. I think the way that we have it now is very balanced.
Dude, leave it like it is because you're always gonna have people that complain.
Yo,
And
quick
Tony's
question.
one of those guys. Tony's
Quick
definitely one of
question.
those guys.
of course, Tony,
So
you know that.
so if we go into the league right now, are we gonna be able to see what pick we are at?
No.
Not yet, because he needs
Oh,
to
okay.
go ahead and put them on there.
Okay,
And
do it.
yeah.
Hurry up.
Yeah. I like it how it is. And Tony, since you didn't get on, you don't get a voice.
Yeah, you don't
because
get a
you're
vote,
not on.
bitch.
So
Yeah, you suck balls, dude.
all right. Who here is a favor of keeping the settings how it is?
I
That's
Fuck
it.
Tony.
Dude.
in the butt.
Done. We're done. That's it.
Take it as
Tony, if you would have gone through it, we would have talked about it.
motherfucker.
That
What?
would've been it. Dini, what is that? What does that mean? A
Oh, he
punch?
likes
All right.
15. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Look, I'm gonna go over the individual points real quick, just so you guys kind of hear it in your head, because both of you guys have commissioned a league before, so you know how many points everything is supposed to be worth. You
Yeah.
know.
Go for it.
All right. So for hitters, runs is 1 point, hits is 1 point, singles is 1, doubles is 2, triples is 3, home runs is 4, RBIs is 1, stolen bases is 1, a walk is 1, intentional walk is 1, hit by pitch is 1, and a -1 for strikeouts. Hitting for the cycle is 10, and grand slam is 5.
Okay.
And for
Not so bad.
pitchers, each innings pitched is 3, a win is 3, a loss is -3, a complete game is 5, a hit is -1, an earned run is -1, a walk is a -0.5, so you only get half a point taken away for a walk. A hit batter is -1, a strikeout is 1 point, no hitter is 20, perfect game is 30, quality start is 3, and saves and holds are 3 points each.
Gotcha. I think that's perfect. That's fine.
So the reason why I did the saves and holds as 3 points each is, honestly, how many closers can you name?
Kimbrough,
Maybe 5?
Benson,
I
Kendrick.
was going to that. Yep. There you use more relief pitchers are used more frequently now than a closer. So now you got to compensate for that.
Right.
I like that. Yep, I like that.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it's fine. I like it. No worries.
All right.
Look,
We're set.
Tony said it's
Settings are
fine.
set. Teams are
Well-
finalized, and the draft order is done. So we're
Little
good to go
bitch.
for tomorrow's
We're
boys.
good to go. All right. So we reached that
Number
point of
2,
time that we're gonna
motherfuckers.
go ahead and log off. And I'm not gonna ask you guys if you guys have anything else to say because I know you guys do. But if you have any questions or
wants to
anything, we
blow.
do have a not a website yet. I know Jasper said we should have a website. Maybe later. Maybe later
In
we
due
will have
time,
our
baby.
own app for fantasy baseball, which will be really cool. If there's any developers out there that want to develop a fantasy baseball site for us, you're more than welcome to communicate with us because we would love to do that. We do have a email address, which is realtalkbaseball@yahoo.com. We do have Instagram, we do have TikTok, and we do have a Twitter account, but someone doesn't really get on there. So, I mean,
Maybe
yeah,
Javi can take over.
yeah, Javi can take over that it, and we can get people doing it, but we'll see. And of course, we do have this platform here, YouTube. If you do have a question on here, you can go ahead and post it on here, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. That's it. We reached the end of the show. I'm Carlos Baseball. This is Willpower and Xavi the Commish. Real Talk Baseball, signing out.
Peace.
Dose.